Kyle Wallace.
Winning is the only thing that actually does matter.
Ben Brust.
So they can't execute the way they want to play offensively.
This is Kyle and Brust.
Did you call us idiots?
Yeah.
On 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin App, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube. Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. With Kyle Wallace, here's Ben Brust.
It is a great day to be alive on this Wednesday. Kyle and Brust across ESPN Wisconsin. My name is Ben Brust, alongside me in a way oversized.
I was telling Strofe, he said, "You got candy cane on." I said, "Yeah, I stopped wearing it years ago because it's really too big, not because I don't like the way
You
it
should
looks."
just
Donate
it.
I know. Well,
You can see what Kyle's wearing on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison.
When I was a huskier fella, when I was a little bit thicker,
Well, you're not as husky as you were when you had that shirt.
I know. I used to weigh 213. Actually, I got up to 223 pounds. But I lost a lot of weight. But, yeah, I saw it in my closet. I said, I haven't worn this in years. So, you know what? I want to be different today. And it's polo. I think it's polo. Polo.
That's great.
Ralph Lauren, you know
I
what
don't
I'm
know if anyone would, if you donate, I don't know if anyone would pick it out and wear it.
Maybe not. Maybe not. But I liked it back in 2006.
And it is 20 years later. 800-990-3776. That is the Carbless Talk and Text line. List is more. Call us, text us there. You have the ESPN Wisconsin app, as always, at your fingertips to listen back and get everything you need from all of our great ESPN Wisconsin shows. Great time yesterday at Road America, America's National Park of Speed.
Vroom, vroom.
Got some pace laps and some sick Corvettes with rear engines. And I will admit I was selfish.
How are you selfish?
Because when I heard the resumes of the people that were going to be driving us around, the guy that was going to rip around the corners and the turns fastest to get a really good feel and like the G-forces on the turns, because they're like on the straightaways, to me, the straightaways, I don't care how fast you go. I want to feel like the turns and like maybe the being on the edge of spinning out. Like that is the rush that I love.
Being on the edge of spinning out. I didn't want to be on the edge of that.
See, then I wasn't selfish. Then I chose the right guy, so he was able to give me the true experience, and you got your like putt-putt ride.
Stop it. I didn't get a putt-putt ride. We was going 70 around the curb. It was nice. I felt it. Oof. I was leaning left, leaning right. I was feeling it. I want to be a NASCAR driver again.
You'll never make it. You'll never make it.
Well, it's too late now.
Yes. So again, we'll have updates to the Packers and Cardinals joint practice. We have our training camp joint practice correspondent on getting us updates of all the things you need to know from the joint practice.
I can't wait to find out. Y'all be making me not get updates on what's happening right now with my Packers.
Yeah, because you treat preseason, training camp, OTAs, and joint practices all as if you're reacting to a regular season game, which makes you the best you.
I think because those are all important, especially when you're talking about joint practices. I would say this joint practice is more important than a preseason game.
If they weren't playing the worst team in the NFL.
They're the worst.
Come on.
Well,
them and the Dolphins are going to be battling to see who will be the worst. The Arizona Cardinals, who the Packers played in joint practice. And
I would say the Arizona Cardinals got rid of Kyler Murray and decided on Mike LaFleur for reasons because they knew there was going to be some growing pains.
Yes, there will be.
Quarterback would be.
But here's the thing that I will say is you do at least want to feel good about the joint practice. Like, it would be bad if the joint practice didn't go well for the Green Bay Packers.
Yes.
I'm not going to say anything more about the joint practice until we get our correspondent to get us more information on it. Because you know what I love is not only the tenacity and the attitude, the energy, the aura, insert adjective for Micah Parsons, the dog that he is on the field.
He is a dog.
I think he's a really interesting guy. He's done podcasts. I remember Jordan Love and Micah Parsons were on a podcast together
when they were not teammates.
Down at the Super Bowl. So it is always fun to hear players that, like, again, we can call it what it is. We talked about it with Jason Wilde. Me and Homer did when you were out. on Thursday of last week, Jordan Love just isn't that interesting. And actually, one of the things we said was like, what could you ask him that he cares about that he would actually be interesting to hear from? And Jason's like, that's actually a really good question. I don't know. I might have to ask that. I don't know if he's going to, because I think, he probably needs to actually write articles for Channel 3000 and report stuff on Wilde and Tausch that he thinks is relevant. But I think Micah Parsons is interesting, and he speaks his mind. And he is a great best friend to all of his teammates. He hypes everyone up. But I think this is just when he hypes up Jordan Love in reacting to the NFL top 100 player rankings and where Jordan Love was ranked on his pod. Hello?
Are you asking for that audio right now?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that. 1 sec.
Okay. We will get that up and ready to go. I don't know if I could set up any. That was one of my best audio setup jobs.
Okay, here's a little bit behind the scenes. Ben did a great job there. We had some struggles with my transition to producing with you guys in studio, right?
We haven't noticed.
So now, yesterday was fine. So I have a checklist back here. You guys got the show off and going. I'm going through my checklist. YouTube, phones, this up, this ready to go. There's so many things back here that we can
We're
just...
6 minutes into the show. How long's that damn checklist?
It's a long... Hey, we want the show to go smoothly, so that is what I was working on.
You're just trying to not catch smoke from the Carbless Talking text line. I appreciate
no,
that.
they can tell me where I need to be better.
Was the Carbless Talking text line harsh on Tony on Monday?
Yeah.
They should have been. I sucked.
Well,
yeah.
They were like, he's not better than CCAP, but at least we like him more.
I mean, that's something that's important. I mean, likability is important. Sometimes you take that person, I'm going to compare it to somebody on the Packers, but I think Bo Melton's actually pretty good.
Do not compare me to Bo Melton.
I mean,
he's like the...
I think he's actually, he did the actually. He's actually pretty good.
Yeah, Bo Melton is a glue piece.
Do we have Micah?
I have the full cut, which is a little long, but I do want to play it in full context.
Go ahead, we fine. We'll
you want to play full context because you didn't get a chance to cut it.
We'll tell you when to cut it.
Yeah, I had the other one cut.
Jordan Love ranked 72nd on the NFL top players list. This is what you said about him. 71 players in the NFL aren't better than Jordan Love. How you feel about Jordan?
I think Jordan is going to be a top 5 quarterback this year, and I think he's going to show the world how great he really can be.
You said top 5. I'm going top 2. Second in the league in EPA, only behind Drake May. He's the best deep ball thrower that the NFL has right now. He's super accurate underneath. Plays at a high. Every time he steps on the field in a situation where y'all need to win games, he plays at a very, very high level.
Give me out some guys that are higher ranked than Jordan Love.
I'm going to start with Trevor Lawrence. He's 62.
I think Jordan Love has just as many wins as Trevor Lawrence if everyone stays healthy. Like when we go through our top 100 as players, right? Fans, they be like, oh, well, so-and-so was a all-pro or so-and-pro wasn't all-pro. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about when I'm playing you on the field, I'm like, damn, we're about to face Bijan Robinson this week,
Right. I got to put my hard hat on.
Let's buckle up and go 12 rounds,
Give you another quarterback above Jordan. Bo Nix.
See, no. I'm pretty sure Bo Nix had more interceptions, and they probably were tied around the same passing touchdowns, maybe.
So, again, that is, I think, appropriate context for the conversation with Quincy Avery and Micah Parsons. Again, he says how he feels. I think the thing that if you're not excited about it, then it's probably something where you just don't believe in Jordan Love. Because that came from a place of him, in my opinion, Kyle, talking about what he's seeing. He's even using some of the numbers. He's using, in his mindset as a pass rusher, who he would maybe be seeing and be scared of. So he's using those comps in his head, and he's looking at the quarterback that he has, and he's putting him in a light of top 5 by the end of next year. And this is all we're asking. All we're asking is that full season for all the haters to shut the hell up about Jordan Love.
And that's my big thing. I think the key thing is when it comes to Micah, does he have a bias towards Jordan Love? Clearly. But the key thing he said is when teams look at the Green Bay Packers, now for you're talking about 30 years, Ben Brust, is they look and they say, oh, we got Brett Favre. That's going to be a tough one. Ooh, Aaron Rodgers, that's going to be a tough one. Teams look at Jordan Love and they say, that is going to be a tough one. That is what I have been trying to explain to people for so long is that when people play against Jordan Love, they fully understand that he can kill you in so many different ways in the pocket. And that's why teams are saying, all right, this is going to be a ball game. And the Packers, matter of fact, during the tenure of Jordan Love, especially after the first 9 games of year 1, the Packers have been competitive in almost all these different games. And so when I hear Micah Parsons say this, I think this should validate Packers fans and letting them know that they have him at quarterback. When I say him, that is Jordan Love. He's extremely talented. He's completely underrated. He had no business being the 72nd best player in the NFL, but that just means Jordan Love needs to go off this year to show everybody he deserves to be a top 30 player, and he is a top 5 quarterback in the NFL, and that's exactly what he has to deliver this year. So it's on the team this year. It's on Jordan Love.
You get something over there, TC?
Well,
I can tell you this on the Carbless Talking text line. TC, you're killing it. Thanks for not being C-Kitty.
Hey,
new producer, you are good. Have fun. Don't worry.
I appreciate all the love. On the
Positivity for TC.
Positivity. And the crazy part is I was actually doing my job this time, not just screwing up. Kyle, to what you said, you were like, I don't care if Micah Parsons is biased toward Jordan Love. Parsons has been doing this show since his time in Dallas, and he wasn't exactly the most complimentary. Like, when they would set him up to be complimentary of his quarterback then, he wasn't all top 5,
That's
top
true.
5 this.
Very
Like,
true.
he is going to bat. Now, granted, that's his guy. I love it, but still, at the same time, it's not like he's done this for for his former quarterback or things like that. So, like, I think it's a good sign. And if I want a assessment of a quarterback, I would prefer it to be from a top 10 defensive player in the NFL.
Who watches film on the quarterback to pick up
Exactly.
on tendencies because he's trying to get to his head and crush it.
Heck of a compliment for Bijan Robinson in that clip, right? So he's
I mean, yeah.
comparison.
Is
He's
he
like, hey,
wrong? Like, if you see
No.
Bijan, you're going to be scared.
Exactly.
In his mind, if he's saying you see Jordan Love, you should be scared.
and that's what he's getting at, which I think is perfect.
And the thing is, you've heard defensive coordinators or head coaches talk about the fact that number 10 across from them is a challenge. He poses a challenge for their game plan and what they have to do. Nobody's looking at the Packers when it comes to the NFL and saying, oh, yeah, Jordan Love, that's going to be easy. Because Jordan Love, his flaws, he keeps decreasing the number of flaws that he has. So I'm right there with Micah Parsons. Jordan Love will be a top 5 quarterback at the end of this year. And the only reason Jordan Love is not a top 5 quarterback is because this coach refuses to liberate him. That's it.
Liberate Jordan Love.
That's what 2026, 2027 is all about. When Love is finally liberated, the wins will follow. The big numbers will follow. Everybody
But what
celebrating.
about Trevor Lawrence and Bo Nix? They
Yeah.
could be top 5.
No, Trevor Lawrence and Bo Nix can't be top 5. They can't. They are just not that good. Trevor Lawrence is good, but they're not that great. Like, they don't have the ability to be elite quarterbacks, best quarterbacks in the NFL. That's just not who Bo Nix is. That's not who Trevor Lawrence is. Can those guys
I think
be
Trevor
really good?
Lawrence has a better chance than Bo Nix.
Yes, I agree.
Because he's got a great offensive mind. Their offense was humming in the passing game the last second half of the year.
I believe, yes.
But we've also had a conversation about the same position and a quarterback that had a good second half of the year, and you have to back it up. You have to. And I think Jordan Love is backed up, not to the degree he did in the last 8 games of his first year starting, but enough where you've seen progressions where you know if he puts it all together, what the potential is. And it's time to reach that potential, Jordan. And this is what's the great part about football is, and the worst part about football is, it's not all up to him if he can be great. It's such a team game. You could be the best quarterback in the world, but if your offensive line sucks and you're running around not being able to be efficient, that could hinder the opportunity for him to be what you believe he can be.
It significantly hinders that. But again, I will continue to say it, is that regardless of how good the offensive line is or isn't for the Green Bay Packers, it still comes down to how many opportunities Jordan Love gets to sling that ball. Like that is what it comes down to for me. Jordan Love, if he throws the ball 550 times, he will throw for 4,000 yards. He will throw for 30 touchdowns. He will be considered one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. That's what it comes down to. And based off where this season is looking like it's going to go, is going to be a lot of Jordan Love. He will be liberated. Liberate my boy Jordan Love. It's about liberating Love.
Liberate Love.
Is that your guys' theme of the season?
It has to.
It has to be, right?
Yeah, liberate Love.
Which
every
is
week.
funny because in a way, Kyle's agreeing with me about Matt LaFleur. Yeah, I mean, you are. You're basically calling out the guy who's in charge of the offense for not maximizing the potential of his quarterback.
Yeah, Kyle, in order to be liberated, you have to be being held down.
By
And I don't think
the
there's
offensive
and who
mind.
would be holding down Jordan Love other than Matt LaFleur?
Yeah, no, Matt LaFleur's play calling is a little bit too lean on the offense and being 50-50 balance, where I think now it is time to utilize the pass catchers that you paid. You paid literally.
You don't
paid
need to talk your way out of it. It's okay.
I'm not talking my way out of anything. I said liberate Love, but I don't like the you try to put me in with you of me being anti Matt LaFleur.
You can like Matt LaFleur and still think he needs to be better at his job.
But the way Ben says it, though,
It's the truth.
You're in the camp with me.
You
know,
are.
If
If you think Jordan Love needs to be liberated, there's a cause and effect, and the cause is Matt LaFleur.
There's just an adjustment that needs to be made.
Whatever you got to tell yourself.
How do you?
That means
Ben
he
is
was-
such a
if you
such
make an
a
adjustment,
negative,
if you make an adjustment, that means what you were doing wasn't working.
negative Nancy.
No, it's just the truth.
No,
You can't
no.
handle the truth.
No, it doesn't mean it wasn't working. It
Green
means
and
it
gold goggles.
It means it can be improved. I'm saying there's room for improvement.
That's
You-
what he said.
No.
Literally.
You said
Again, he just says words in his
Nah.
mind that makes it feel softer, so he doesn't feel like he's attacking
Kyle,
his powers.
Kyle, you want to know the scary part here?
what?
You and Ben aren't as far apart as you like to think.
No, we're not far apart. But Ben said, "Oh, if it wasn't working, you need to make changes." See, wasn't working. That means it wasn't good. When something doesn't work, if my car won't start up, my lawnmower, it didn't start up yesterday. My lawnmower didn't start up yesterday. Why? Because I made a little mistake. But it didn't start up. It wasn't working. So that's a bad thing. That's a bad thing. So if something's not working, that's a bad thing. Now, if it just needs
What was the
improvement,
mistake? Running the football too much? Got it. Okay. Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Cross ESPN Wisconsin.
We need to reel it. Kyle,
No.
what did you do?
Yeah, what did you do, actually?
What did you do?
I put gas in, and then I was cutting the grass. But the grass, I hate my grass is growing fast. Great, but growing really fast. They're doing a really good job with my grass, the weed man. But it's growing super fast.
What did you do?
And so I was cutting the grass. I wanted to cut it low. And the grass, sometimes when you cut it too low, my lawnmower will stop because
Yes.
you got to. And so then I turned it on its side to get the grass out of there. But then, the gas ended up getting somewhere it didn't need to be. So then I couldn't restart it. So then I waited till this morning to restart it, and it restarted. And I'll be cutting the grass tonight.
So what level did you put your lawnmower at?
Well,
One?
I put it at the second to lowest level because I had it at
1.5?
I had it at
That's
a high,
bad at this time.
Bro, I had it at a higher level before, and I cut the grass. And 3 days later, I'm like, my damn grass is too high. It's too high. And then the neighbors cut it around me. The lady next door, she got a riding lawnmower. But I'm just like, I got to cut the grass. It looks too tall. And I don't want to cut every week. I want to cut every 2 weeks. I'm every week right now.
You mow lawn for 3 months out of the year in the state of Wisconsin. I think you can do it once a week.
No, you start cutting grass in May. You don't stop until October.
I think cutting grass is great.
Yeah, sometimes. But you don't cut yours every week.
I do now. It's been so fun.
And I got stressed. We need to check on him. He's stressed. I do now.
Is that your quiet therapy time?
That's his piece.
I mean, I told y'all when my wife cut it for my Father's Day gift, I was like, damn!
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't want my wife cutting the grass.
More next.
You're along for the ride with Kyle and Brust.
Payback is I sure have. I still got a video from a lady talking crazy to me. I said, oh, ma'am, I am writing a review.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. On this show, it's always football season.
I'm not overly concerned because it seems as if Green Bay's not overly concerned.
Wilde and Tausch, presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
Everybody over there feels like this team was there. We got short-circuited with injuries. We have the right staff, we have the right people, and we have the right players. We just need to stay healthy, and we'll be champions.
Weekdays from 9 to noon on 94.5 ESPN, ESPN Milwaukee's YouTube channel, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
It's ESPN Wisconsin's Jen Latta. I've spent my career around athletes, coaches, and people looking for an edge. That's why I was so impressed when I visited Revival in Brookfield. From kickboxing-inspired fitness, Kaiser cutting-edge performance training, yoga, bar, Pilates, and a suite of recovery experiences that include red light therapy, infrared sauna, cold plunge, and contrast therapy, Revival is redefining fitness and wellness all under one roof. Limited Tier 1 memberships are now available while they last. Schedule a tour today at revivalbrookfield.com.
The fastest weekend of the summer is almost here. August 28th through the 30th, the stars of the NTT IndyCar Series return to the legendary Milwaukee Mile for the only doubleheader weekend of the season. 3 days of high-speed action, daring passes, driver appearances, family fun, and wheel-to-wheel racing at the world's oldest operating motor speedway. Be there as championship contenders battle it out at Wisconsin State Fair Park. Don't miss the Snap-on IndyCar weekend. Get your tickets today at wistatefair.com.
Looking for a meaningful way for your business to make an impact? Join La Causa on Thursday, September 17th for the 2026 Guarding Dreams Gala at the Pfister Hotel. This inspiring evening brings together Milwaukee's business and community leaders to support La Causa's Crisis Nursery and Respite Center, helping provide safety, care, and hope for children and families facing crisis. Purchase tickets, explore sponsorship opportunities, donate an auction item, or learn more at lacausa.org/gala.
It's Mike with Infinity Exteriors. I've seen it all, Wisconsin. Sketchy sales gimmicks for low-quality windows, siding that costs more than a new home, fly-by-night roofers. 60,000 happy customers made a better choice. Infinity Exteriors roofing, siding, and windows all come with our lifetime workmanship warranty, no overcharges, and transparent pricing. At Infinity Exteriors, we're on a mission to save our communities from unscrupulous contractors. Visit infinityexteriors.com.
It's a summer of big wins with WinFest at Potawatomi Casino Hotel Milwaukee. Just play with your Potawatomi Rewards card for entries and your chance to win cash and reward play all summer long. Then keep the excitement going because all your monthly drawing entries roll over into the WinFest final drawings on September 25th, where you could win cars, dream vacations, free play, and cash. Don't miss out on WinFest only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
Life's better under a roof. At Grimal & Associates with American Family Insurance, we know home is where your life happens. Whether you're settling in, renovating, or simply enjoying the space you've built, your home deserves coverage that is tailored to you for what life brings next. Contact Grimal & Associates Insurance at 414-332-0838.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on where you purchase insurance and by state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Tito's Handmade Vodka is America's favorite vodka for a reason. From the first legal distillery in Texas, Tito's is 6 times distilled till it's just right and naturally gluten-free, making it a high-quality spirit that mixes with just about anything, from the smoothest martinis to the best Bloody Marys. Tito's is known for giving back, teaming up with nonprofits to serve its communities and do good for dogs. Make your next cocktail with Tito's. Distilled and bottled by 5th Generation Inc., Austin, Texas. 40% alcohol by volume. Savor responsibly.
Let the good times roll. Kyle and Brust are back on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Great to be hanging with you on Kyle and Brust across ESPN Wisconsin. Call us, text us at 800-990-3776. See us on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. And is the plan a good plan? You tell us. Because the general manager thinks they have a good plan. If there is a suspension potentially looming for Josh Jacobs, do you feel good about where the Green Bay Packers are at the running back position? I tell you what, there's somebody who feels really good about that. And that's Brian Gutekunst.
Confident we can sustain it. That doesn't mean we wouldn't do that. Yeah, we'll deal with that when that comes. But we've obviously been, preparing for that in case that happens. But at the same time, I feel really good about the guys we got in that room, and I think we could survive that.
Feel really good about the guys they have in that room. Kyle, do you agree?
I don't know what he talking about. What guys he talking about? When you say feel good about what? Listen, y'all know I'm a Packer backer, and I have my green and gold goggles on. But one
you
thing
had them
I can't,
all for the first 18 minutes of the show.
Well, one thing I can't do is I can't be blind. The Lord blessed me with eyesight, and I'm gonna use it. And
well, barely. You got thick glasses.
I got thick glasses. The Lord blessed us with technology, so we have bifocals, so we can be able to see.
Benjamin Franklin, thank you.
Exactly. I'm 20/20 vision with these mugs, and I've seen Marshawn Lloyd in the preseason. I've seen the running backs in the preseason. I've seen Chris Brooks last year, and what I will say is this: is that Marshawn Lloyd does not seem to be ready day one to be a bell cow for the Green Bay Packers. Marshawn Lloyd doesn't seem like he's ready at all to be able to get 25 touches in a game. And so for the Packers to sit here and for the general manager and Goody to sit here and tell us is that they have planned for Josh Jacobs to be gone for the first potentially 4 weeks. Marshawn Lloyd.
I don't like the word survive either.
Yeah, exactly. You don't say that when you have confidence. Yeah, we're going to survive it. No. You say, no, we got guys that we feel like are going to thrive and be able to put in that position. Josh is a great running back, but the guys that we have behind them, we have every bit of faith in them that they're going to be a step up and fill that void and act like we didn't miss anything. That is when you're confident. But guess what? The Packers don't have that because they don't know what they have in Marshawn Lloyd. That is the difference between Emmanuel Wilson being there, and I think everybody in Packer Nation would have said Emmanuel Wilson being in the first 4 games is a clear drop-off from Josh Jacobs, but you would have felt like, all right, we've seen Emmanuel go for 100. We've seen him run hard. We think with him, Chris Brooks, and Marshawn Lloyd, we're probably in a better space. The Packers right now are going into uncharted territory where they don't know what Marshawn Lloyd is. They know what Chris Brooks is. He's a great blocking back, maybe short yardage guy, third down guy. He ain't your guy that's going to get you 15 to 20 carries in a game. The Packers have a huge problem at running back if Josh Jacobs is not available. I don't know why he's trying to sell us this dream. He should be on the phone, making calls to figure out who he can trade for if indeed it is true that Josh Jacobs may be out for the first 4 weeks. That does not sound like a guy.
Is there anyone on the street? I'm being dead serious.
Running back? I don't think I want to pick anybody off the street to play running back. I want somebody who's been in training camp.
How much have you guys watched the preseason outside of the starters? And I asked that to say, can you guys name anyone? He feels good about the depth there. They have Chris Brooks. They have Marshawn Lloyd, or half of Marshawn Lloyd, whatever that is.
And then they have a back that played pretty well in the last week's game. For some reason, his name has escaped me.
Exactly.
He played for the Patriots.
Exactly.
He did special teams, and his name for some reason has escaped me. I do
And
not know why.
That's the problem.
You know everything about your Packers.
Yeah, the guy that they have is a name. Like, you heard his name before, but I can't remember.
His last name is Strong, I believe.
Oh, yeah, Pierre Strong Jr.
They have a
Yeah.
Strong
See?
and they have a Nixon.
Nixon, don't know who Nixon is. I saw him. He played in the
believe
last
he's number
game.
We're not talking about Keyshawn.
But he's Nixon.
This is the
I
point.
just seen him in a game.
We feel good. We're gonna survive. Like what? What do you mean?
You need to have an
Marshawn
experience.
Lloyd has made 8 cuts before he hits a hole every preseason game we've watched him.
He does not look comfortable. So again, I am heavily concerned if Josh Jacobs would not be there, and the general manager sounds like he is prepared for Josh Jacobs to be gone, which is all just so weird. And because now you're kind of addressing it, and then with the situation and the circumstances.
If I'm
addressing
not
it,
mistaken,
quite
Kyle, if I'm not mistaken, and again, I'm not here to bully you. I'm here to bring up something that I believe you had said.
Yeah.
It might have been at the Wisconsin State Fair, maybe a little before that. I'm not. Yeah, this was right around when the idea of him getting potential suspension from Adam Schefter was brought up because the guy from the Falcons did something bad. He got like 8 games.
Oh, James Pierce Jr.
Is that the point I need to talk about?
Egregious.
You said I'm not worried about a second-string running back.
Second-string running back. The second string. I don't think this was in correlation of me saying that.
No, this had everything to do with you're not worried about if Josh Jacobs is gone. Your tune is shifted. It's okay to be like, because what I've seen from Marshawn Lloyd does not make me feel as comfortable as I thought I would if Josh Jacobs is out.
I don't recall. All I recall is this: is that I have been hopeful that Josh Jacobs would not miss time. If Josh Jacobs is healthy, I'm not concerned about a backup running back. If Josh Jacobs is hurt or Josh Jacobs is suspended, I think there is a little bit more of a conversation to be had about a backup running back. Maybe a little bit more competition with a veteran.
That's what I'm saying. Off the street.
But off the street, dude, I'm telling you, like a running back.
Is
off
Nick
the street,
Chubb around still?
He just retired.
Unretired.
No, Nick Chubb is done. He's done.
He's less done than Marshawn Lloyd and Pierce Strong
If
Jr.
a running back is retiring from the NFL, they're saying I'm hanging it up because I don't have anything left in the tank. That man's knees are terrible. And it's sad. It's very sad, but his knees are.
What about
done
Marshawn Lloyd's body?
Fragile. Seen. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Definitely, but
your tone here. We'll see. Hopefully,
bro, like
you're worried.
You are
worried.
Yeah, I'm worried because I have been operating under the assumption that Josh Jacobs was going to be A-okay.
But like suspension,
legal analyst?
No, it's just I'm not a legal analyst, but damn it, we ain't heard nothing. All right, your man was locked up and we ain't heard nothing in months.
Kyle,
it's crazy.
Suspension or not? I mean, he turned his ankle in the was it practice or whatever, and was coming back. But, like, suspension or not, they're a turned ankle away from absolute disaster. Remember 10 years ago when the Packers had to move wide receiver Ty Montgomery to running back?
Yeah, it ain't
you want to relive that?
No, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. I don't think Marshawn Lloyd my whole point is that I just believe that Marshawn Lloyd, he has been so removed from game action and consistently carrying the ball years ago. Literally, last time he actually had a chance to carry the ball over and over and over for a full game was all the way back at USC. So I'm just saying, having a 2-year layoff from actually carrying the football and coming into a game right away, it just does not seem like he's quite ready to be the guy that we would need him to be the number one running back. So that's where my concern is at with Marshawn Lloyd. But I will say is that overall, I think these guys are – I think the Packers, if Josh Jacobs is healthy, the Packers are in a good position when it comes to just overall starter, backup, and third-string guy. I think they're in a good spot.
that may not be the case for the start.
Well,
as you talk yourself out of not actually having the conversation, just moving into the future.
Let's just hope.
Do
that
you
this
have a
is cleared up.
65-inch TV or an 85-inch TV?
I got a 75-inch TV,
Ooh,
but
you can upgrade.
I can always upgrade a little bit more, and you can upgrade too in an easy way because right now at Steinhoffel's, for qualifying purchases, you can get a 65-inch or 85-inch completely free. Yes, you heard that right. If you are planning any home updates this fall, don't miss Steinhoffel's Labor Day sale. Right now, you can save up to 30%. Yes, save up to 30% on furniture and home decor. Plus, you can get a 65 or 85-inch qualifying purchase. Imagine watching all that football on your brand new 85-inch TV, having all your friends over on all that brand new furniture you got from Steinhoffel's. Don't wait. Visit them in store or shop online at steinhoffels.com. And don't forget, you'll also save big on all the top mattress brands with 60 months and 0% financing. Make sure you visit Steinhoffel's in store or online at steinhoffels.com so you don't miss out on the Labor Day savings coming to you now from Steinhoffel's.
Coming up next is just the voice that your ears feel so good when you hear it. He's a teammate of ours. He's the voice of the Badgers. Excited to be joined by Matt LePay. Coming up next here on Kyle and Brust.
And Brust.
Man, Kyle, do you ever know what you're talking about?
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Fall is right around the corner, and we've got something new to celebrate this season. You already know and love our apple flavor. In fact, you love it so much, we're giving it a package all its own. Introducing the new Apple 4-Pack, the same crisp apple flavor you can't get enough of. Now in a convenient 4-pack that's perfect for sharing, stocking up, or enjoying all season long. This fall, grab the new Apple 4-Pack from Carbless. Go to drinkcarbless.com and find it near you.
With 18 unforgettable holes on 250 acres of natural private land, the Bog provides the ultimate golf experience. After your round, stop in the clubhouse for food and drinks. Call 262-284-7075 or visit golfthebog.com.
The 25th annual A Novel event is coming. Sharp's yearly fundraiser will happen on September 10th from 5 to 8 p.m. at American Family Field. Two-time National League All-Star and one of MLB's brightest young stars, Jacob "The Miz" Mizorowski, will be the featured guest. Funds raised at the Novel event will support the delivery of Sharp's STEAM-based education program to thousands of K-3 through 5th grade students and educators across Milwaukee, Waukesha, and Racine. For tickets, visit sharpliteracy.org.
Is back pain slowing you down? When it comes to spine care, you need specialized expertise. At the OAW Spine Center, their orthopedic care specialists provide the highest level of care for everything from herniated discs to spinal fusion. They start with the most conservative, non-surgical treatments like physical therapy and injections. If surgery is needed, minimally invasive procedures at the OAW Spine Center will get you back on your feet faster. With a focus on treating the source of the problem, they take a comprehensive, active approach to spine health, getting you back to the life you love. The OAW Spine Center. There is a difference. Visit oawspinecenter.com. That's oawspinecenter.com.
Hey, it's Jason Wilde for Walney Legal Group. You've packed the laptop, the mini fridge, and plenty of snacks as your pride and joy heads off to college. Don't worry, you'll still be their bank, their laundromat, their occasional restaurant, and their hotel of choice. But once your child turns 18, none of that will matter during a hospital stay, a banking or insurance issue, a lease problem, or while they're studying abroad. Powers of attorney allow you to continue being there to help when your child needs it most. So Walney Legal Group is there to help your family with that legal peace of mind. Visit walneylegal.com. That's WALNY Legal.com for more.
Selling your home is more than putting a sign in the yard. It's about having the right team beside you. I'm Tony Wendorf with Tony Wendorf & Associates, powered by Keller Williams. We help relieve unnecessary stress with our team's expert listing process, strong negotiation skills, and fast, clear communication. Our white glove service experience is provided at every price point and every step of the way. Start your home journey today by searching online, Tony Wendorf. Tony Wendorf & Associates, a real estate team driven by faith, gratitude, and results.
Homer here with a message about Three Pillars Senior Living Communities, located on a serene setting along the Bark River on 300 gorgeous acres. Three Pillars Senior Living Communities is a top-ranked full continuum community. Active adult, independent living, assisted living, memory care, skilled nursing, and rehab. Three Pillars, the hands-down choice for you or your loved one. Been there. Know people who live there. They love it. You gotta go to Dousman and see it in person. Get all the info on Three Pillars at threepillars.org.
Prizes, flyaways, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNWisconsinContests.com.
That's ESPNWisconsinContests.com. Have no fear, the chaos is here. Lucky you. This is Kyle and Brust on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Kyle and Brust across ESPN Wisconsin. Excited to be joined now by the voice of the Badgers, our newest teammate. Yeah, it's Matt LePay, everybody. Give it up for the voice of the Badgers.
Is this the last time you're going to be
We're
saying
working
something
on
nice
getting his
about me?
audio. Matt, give me a thumbs up if you at least hear us.
I can hear you.
And we can hear you. There we are. Welcome
There we go.
to
That
being a
voice.
teammate of Good Karma Sports.
Is this the last time you're going to say something nice about me?
I don't know why you think that I'd be out for blood.
Nah. Well, I know why, Matt. We know why, because you know Ben, he's always out for blood.
That's not true.
Like a shark in the water.
I thought the tease of the segment is the voice that makes your ears bleed. But he actually took a nice direction, so I appreciate that.
Again, we're in the honeymoon phase of being teammates.
I've known you a long time, Ben.
You know, it's funny. We have, and I was telling this the other day when we announced that you're a teammate. I remember when I don't remember what you said in the moment because I was celebrating on the court, but when we went to the Final Four the first time against Arizona in Anaheim, I did a radio hit with you, and I don't remember any of it. Do you have access to that? I'd love to hear what the heck I said because I was in living holy cow, your childhood dreams are kind of coming true mode.
I would have to look it up. I'm sure I posed some brilliant question. Ben, you're going to the Final Four. How does that feel? Or some because the confetti's flying, places everybody's going crazy. You're hyperventilating. So am I, kind of, even as an announcer. I'm sure it was a terrible question. We wanted to get you on and off really quickly, though, so you could make sure you got down a little piece of the net and all that. But I'm sure it was not a great question in the moment.
Well, the sad part was as I watched back those games, I'm nowhere near the TV broadcast. I didn't get any TV time because I was hidden with the radio guys. As Matt LePay, the voice of the Badgers, is going to be joining us on Kyle and Brust moving forward. We're so excited to have you. First and foremost, I would just love to know from your perspective, and don't give me the I'm not important. I wouldn't know. What feels different to you about Sean Eichhorst being in the building and around Wisconsin athletics?
Well, I've known Sean for 20 years. When he was hired Wisconsin deputy AD back in 2006, and we seemed like we hit it off right away. We were at an event with Barry. I think that night Brett maybe was with us. We were actually going to Milwaukee for an event. I think the fact that the day he was introduced, we did the deal with Dr. Wilcox and Sean, and then they did the news conference after that. I did sense a different vibe in the room. A lot of coaches, a lot of players, past and present were there. And I think just the fact that people around here know Sean. A lot of the people here, obviously, a lot of faces changed since he left here to go to Miami in 2011. But those who have known him were excited for him, and they were excited for themselves. Just knowing that Sean has a feel for the landscape, and yet he's been at other places and has a ton of experience being deputy AD, being an AD at Miami and Nebraska, and There was definitely a different feeling. I guess a month and a half ago, because they know he has experience doing this, and I just think it's really important. I think Ben and Kyle, in my opinion, anyway. What Sean really wanted to be the University of Wisconsin athletic director wasn't just be an AD again. It was to be here, and he has a good feel for the landscape that makes up this place. And to me, that's a big plus.
You know, I love talking about athletic directors with Sean Eichhorst, but the big thing everybody cares about is the football program. What are you seeing so far early on in practice, as we are now 2 weeks away from finally playing in the Shamrock Shuffle against Notre Dame?
Shuffle?
Oh, not Shuffle. Oh, my goodness. Shamrock Shuffle is what we used to do in Milwaukee around St. Patty's Day, the Shamrock Series against Notre Dame. What are you seeing from this team that should make fans optimistic about the 2026 season?
Yeah, I use the words cautiously optimistic because there's so much we don't know in college football. But the one thing, Kyle, I see, I believe it's the case. There's more overall talent on this team. Obviously, they have more resources that's well documented to try to build a team, and more than 30 transfers. You have some guys who have been there and done that at a pretty good level at other schools. Colton Joseph, the quarterback, can do a lot of things with his feet that could cause problems for defenses. The same for Deuce Adams and Ryan Hopkins, the number 2 and 3 quarterback, maybe 2 and 3.
And I hate to stop you there, Matt, but you saying that right there is something that I think everybody needs to hear, because your son, Jesse Nelson, the producer of Wilde and Tausch, would always use the excuse of, hey, they haven't had their starting quarterback. And I think, well, I've been hearing good things about other quarterbacks as well, so I just want you to expand on that more, because that's super important when you've had injuries to your number one quarterback you've brought in.
Yeah, and I think in this case, especially so. I mean, I hope that nothing happens and that Colton is healthy from game one to the end of the season. But he's going to run. They want their quarterback to be able to run. Colton Joseph is a well-built guy, but so are the guys who are going to be hitting. And I think Adams runs well. Ryan Hopkins, true freshman, he can make all the throws. Physically, he's got the arm strength, and he runs well as well. I guess. Long story a little shorter. If you have to go injury or whatever, if you have to go to number 3, I don't think you necessarily have to overhaul your offense. It isn't like you've got strictly a pocket passer here, a dual threat guy there, primarily a runner here, not a great thrower, vice versa. These guys' skill sets are, I think, similar enough that they don't have to overhaul everything. You have to move on to number 2 or number 3.
A name you didn't mention was the guy who was a true freshman last year who played in Carter Smith. Is he that deep down the depth chart?
Well, he would be probably 4. He and Danny would be in that next group. But the thing about Carter, he was no one in his right mind was questioning the guy's toughness. But he was thrown into a tough situation. They were going down the depth chart a year ago, and O'Neal gets hurt in the game against Washington. Carter Smith has to come in and try to guide the offense as best he possibly could under tough circumstances. But you bring in transfers like that, like Deuce Adams and Joseph for a reason. Ryan Hopkins comes from a nationally respected high school program, modern day, down in Southern California. So they definitely those 3 new faces do possess an ability that I think can be pretty exciting.
On a side note here, we were hearing about Kyle's issues with his home. He says it's too much of a pain in the ass to cut his grass weekly. He says every 2 weeks. What's the protocol at the LePay household?
Oh, we have people do that.
Oh, wow!
We do. It does. I can't lie.
Yeah, I mean, come on now. He's Matt LePay. Like, he's been doing this for a long time.
We're gone a lot. We're gone a lot. Grass grows, and then we become the neighborhood eyesore.
No, now he's doing the thing where he's not acting like the voice of the Badgers. He's doing the thing like, oh, we're gone. No, you got peoples. You got peoples.
I was thinking about how I want to have peoples, but I haven't made it to the Matt LePay status yet.
Well, no. And I don't know if you will.
I hope one day I can pay somebody.
You'll go by that status very soon. No doubt. If you haven't already.
Well, do you have it because you don't like cutting grass?
I can't hear you guys.
Well, if you can't hear us, Matt, that's probably a good thing. But we can hear you because your voice is much prettier than ours.
Gotcha. Now you're back.
All right, there we are.
Matt, really with this grass thing, really quick, if you had a riding lawnmower, would you want to do it, or is it just because it's too big of a yard, you ain't got time for all that?
I used to have a riding lawnmower. We have a pretty small lot now. When I had the bigger lot. Oh yeah, and like Bob Uecker, listen to a Brewer game, or obviously now with Jeff and Lane. You get a good game, and they're into a good story. I always did a couple extra laps, but we have a little smaller lot now. If I had a riding mower where we are now, I would be the laughing stock in the neighborhood.
As we're talking with Matt LePay, he's joining us on the Yingling guest hotline. He's our newest teammate, and we're excited to have football on 620 WTMJ in Milwaukee, as well as 94.5 ESPN. We have Badger Volleyball on 100.5 ESPN. So many exciting things going on here at Good Karma Sports and ESPN Wisconsin, and Barry Alvarez show has begun. And you know, where I want to live here, Matt, is I think this is hard for people to understand because seemingly like you played basketball, like don't you like basketball more? I have no connection like other than being a fan of the football team. So when people ask me the last 3 years, like football, it's really hurt my soul not to be able to brag about what has been. Obviously being spoiled with Rose Bowls when I was a freshman, sophomore, and junior. What do you think is an appropriate timeline for fans who care so deeply about Wisconsin football to be able to say, hey, we're going to be knocking on the door of being able to brag about who we are as a football program?
I think it's up to each fan, Ben. I can't tell somebody how to fan.
All right, I want a college football playoff.
This year to get into
no, that's why I said what's an appropriate timeline.
I think with a fan, you want it now. Now, is that appropriate? That's up to the fan. What I how many games do they have to win to keep the staff intact and all of that? And I don't know that there is. It's one of those like you know it when you see it. Like are you watching a team that every week or nearly every week the worst thing you can say is they got a shot. Now we haven't been able to say that, and that's not breaking news. You know, there have been games like Ohio State last year. You're hoping it's not 100-0, right? You just knew that one team was dramatically better than the other. You want to. I think this year you want to see them back on the path where they're able to run the ball effectively, where they're able to at least be competitive at the line of scrimmage, both offensively and defensively, be able to make some plays, have a couple of explosive plays that has fans talking on, you know, the tailgates after the game or at the, you know, the next day, and be able to make big plays on defense. Obviously you don't want to get dog walked against Iowa. You want to get the axe back. Those are the two rivalry games. But, you know, is 7 wins, 8, 9, is that the magic number? I think this is one of those deals where as the season moves along, at least in my mind, think, okay, I like where they're going. I think they're headed back in the right direction. It's a vague answer, but it sounds vague, but I don't think it is as the year unfolds. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, I mean, you know, Jonathan Taylor, always big runs. You know, Monte Ball, James White, all those guys, Melvin, T.J. Watt making big plays, J.J., all that. You're right. Last year, I think of the play that you mentioned, the Darion Dupree touchdown run against Illinois, and a Mason Posa strip sack. That was the big difference in the game when Wisconsin beat Washington and finally beat a ranked team for the first time since 2021. But yeah, you want to want to stack those. You're right, because like when you played, when you played basketball, there were a lot of great moments. People look at your shot against Michigan. I can think of like two or three that were bigger than that, but that's the one that, the nearly half court shot, right? The Oregon game, that was kind of a big deal. Yeah. Yeah. I'm hopeful for that, Kyle. I don't know enough about this year's Iowa roster makeup. Don't know enough about Minnesota's roster makeup. We'll find out about that as you move forward. This first game against Notre Dame, if that's a tough draw. Captain Obvious statement there. And I think defensively is where they could be lights out good. This is for a Wisconsin team that scored about 12 points a game last year, and you're looking for explosiveness. This is a tough outfit to do that against. They bring back most of their production defensively from a year ago. They have a cornerback who his name is Leonard Moore, and there are people who watch a lot of college ball who think that he might be the best corner in the country. Offensively, the quarterback, CJ Carr, was terrific last year, and everybody has him penciled as a strong Heisman candidate. And there's nothing like a preseason Heisman watch. Well, there is one, and he's front and center. The thing that I want to look for in this first game is, can you get to him? Can they rough him up? Could this defense get some pass rush? What would he be like if he got knocked around a little bit? Because if you can't get to him, he could carve you up. He's that good. Their running back rotation will be different. The top two guys are gone. Now they're in the league. You figure they're going to bring in a lot of good talent at that position. We just haven't seen them much yet in a Notre Dame uniform. But the quarterback is big league. Offensive line, they've got a couple new faces there. But I want to see if they could get some pressure on this guy. And if so, how will he handle that? To me, if the more this defense can do to help the offense, the better, especially against a defense that is good as we think Notre Dame's will be. I appreciate it. And Ben, by the way, just to be clear, when I talked about your big shot against Michigan, I said you had two or three more bigger shots than that. So I was actually trying to give you a compliment. I'll jab you later. Yeah. Good talking to you guys. We'll talk to you next week.
now.
All right. Well, I can't wait.
So in 2 minutes, I think we were mean to the redhead, or you like the redhead because the redhead, they're known to be.
At that time, they were talking about how redheads might have been black.
Yes,
Yeah,
and so you like the redhead.
Not
Maybe
anymore.
you don't like the redhead anymore.
Yeah, that was not true. That was turned out to be false.
All right,
But I don't see race or color.
but you did, but not anymore.
That was a third.
In 2 minutes, I can't wait for Kyle's reaction to all this.
You're experiencing Kyle and Brust
Hi, guys. Well, you made my day, I'll tell you.
on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Experience the best of fall golf at Island Resort and Casino. Enjoy late season rounds at Sweetgrass, Sage Run, or the new 9-hole Cedar course. Fall golf rates include tee time starting at just $80 and stay and play packages from $136. Cedar course preview rounds are just $45 and available to book online. Plus, now is the time to plan next year's golf getaway. Submit your 2027 golf package request today at islandresortgolf.com.
Hi, this is Mike from Infinity Exteriors. Most contractors cut corners and disappear when there's a problem. Not us. Since 1997, we've completed over 60,000 projects, earned thousands of 5-star reviews, and were named 2025 Roofing Magazine Contractor of the Year. We set the standard for exterior remodeling, trusted by homeowners, proven every single day. We're excited to show you why choosing Infinity means peace of mind. Visit infinityexteriors.com to see why your neighbors trust Infinity.
Summer is when homebuyers come out in full force.
Which means standing out matters. The right pricing, preparation, and marketing strategy can make all of the difference.
I'm Tony Wendorf with Tony Wendorf and Associates, powered by Keller Williams.
And I'm Bailey Eichner. Our white glove service includes expert communication, local knowledge, and luxury level service at every price point.
Because every home and every client deserves to be treated with care.
Get started today by searching online Tony Wendorf.
Tony Wendorf and Associates, driven by faith, gratitude, and results.
Pickleball is America's fastest growing sport, and those courts aren't going to build themselves. Good thing PLM Paving and Concrete has been building courts long before pickleball was cool. For 60 years, PLM has been Wisconsin's trusted paving partner. Did you know for the last 15 years they've been building tennis, basketball, and pickleball courts too? Now that expertise has an official name, America Sports Construction. Thinking about adding or resurfacing a court or have any pavement maintenance needs? Don't wait. Wisconsin's construction season is running out. Visit plmpaving.com/sports.
This is Wisconsin basketball head coach Greg Gard. This is 94.5 ESPN, WKTI, and WKTI HD2, Milwaukee.
A good karma sports radio station. Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle and Brust on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube. With Kyle Wallace, here's Ben Brust.
Kyle and Brust across ESPN Wisconsin. 800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and Text line. This is more. YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. Remember, you always have the ESPN Wisconsin app. You can stream us live anytime, anywhere in the world if you need to. So, Kyle Wallace.
Yes, yes.
It's time to help break hearts and make people happy for a fantasy football draft order based off the attributes of each person that they sent in to us. Give us a little football music, TC.
Let's do it.
I mean, just hit a button, see if it works.
If I just start hitting buttons back here, it's gonna just not go well. There's so many buttons.
There's so many buttons. And
Here's the problem. I should have had the football music ready. I was trying to figure out the YouTube audio. The screen back here, like it looks like hell. It's 48,000. I'm colorblind. I can't see any of the things.
Oh, that's not good.
And then they're all like, you can just hit little buttons and it's gonna do something. Like
prime time should. Bonafide scrub.
Yeah,
Alex Stroh, my best friend.
You can also just type in NFL primetime music.
No, you can't because it's not titled under that.
It might be. There it is. Where's the title?
Hey!
Football bet.
There it is.
Yeah, football bet.
Your former producer retitled a lot of things.
It's a football bet.
I'm sorry. This is sloppy. I don't like it. I apologize.
Which former producer?
Your most recent one.
We went from one to another. Well, it's about time to.
All right, Kyle. Andrew F. I once had diarrhea for 7 years.
Oh, what?
I don't like the feel of napkins. Is a father of 3 and enjoys watching the Arkansas Razorbacks with his son. I'm not liking him at all.
Well, I mean, diarrhea for 7 years. I feel bad for the guy.
So you want to give him a good pick because he had diarrhea for 7 years?
Could you imagine having diarrhea for a week?
All right.
Multiply that by 52 weeks in a year times 7.
Let's put Andrew in the medium area of
Andrew,
I don't love him, I don't like him.
Andrew got the first pick right now because he needs something positive in his life. He's a Razorback fan too. His life sucks.
Josh, I like to play with things until they break. Brand new boy dad, used to work at Whistling Straits, has never read an entire book in his life. Ditto on the book thing.
Yeah,
kind of lame. Can we be honest about Josh?
Play with things until they break is weird.
He's just kind of a weird, lame guy. Like, probably, used to work at Whistling Straits. Cool. I don't know. He's kind of lame. Mackenzie, I'm a fan of. I'm just going to say this right now.
We liked Mackenzie last year, didn't we?
I can pound beers until 4 a.m. and still make it to my 7 a.m. shift.
Oh, wow.
She is a doctor in NYC and got a 33 on her ACT.
Wait a minute.
Don't want my doctor pounding beers till 4 a.m.
Wait a minute. She's a doctor in NYC. She pounds beers to 4 a.m. And she has a 7 a.m. shift?
She said she can, not does. I can pound beers until 4 a.m. And still make it to my 7 a.m. shift.
Ben, you say can because you've proven you can do it before.
No, I know. I'm just trying to be official here.
Mackenzie falls down because Mackenzie.
No, I like Mackenzie.
You like a doctor living.
I like a good degenerate. I'm a degenerate.
So you mean
to
tell me
you're a doctor?
If the individual that's going to be helping your wife give birth to your new baby girl.
I mean,
if they pounded beers at 4 a.m. and then came in,
honestly, all they have to do is help catch the baby and
Oh, well, that's all they do. That's all they do.
The mother's pushing.
Okay, yeah, that's.
I've been in there. What kind of doctor?
Yeah, well, I'm not going to ask for that. I'm just going with the information we got.
Yes, say no.
Does not. Savannah.
Oh, I like the name Savannah. It makes me think of the Chrisleys.
I cried when Romeo Doubs left the Packers and watched every TikTok edit of him that night. She is new to the league and was a former D1 All-Conference soccer player.
Oh, wow. Savannah.
Loving Romeo Doubs that much is a little weird. Guy went AWOL. Why do you like him so much?
Because he was a very clutch wide receiver for the Packers in big moments. He was. He was the guy that the Packers.
Yeah, and what massive moments?
I mean, at playoffs, he was the best.
One game against the Cowboys 3 years ago.
It's not even one game. He legitimately, over the last 3 seasons, Jordan Love's been a quarterback. He has been his best threat. So, we like Romeo Doubs.
Sure, but crying over him is a little ridiculous.
We like Romeo Doubs. I like Savannah.
Alex, all of my broken bones have been on my right side, including the hardest bone in the human body. He is a beagle named Bud after the beer, and an offensive lineman from the Tampa Bay Bucks stood up in his wedding. Trying to flex too hard. I don't like Alex.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you, Alex sounds like the 12th pick. Especially
well, again, 12th is sometimes good to people. Let's put him. I'm putting Alex right in the middle at 6.
6 is too high. That's too.
No,
8.
6 is. I just read 6 is on 5, 6, and 7 are the worst in the 12-team format.
Give him 7.
I got him 6. I'm the final answer guy.
What
Lauren, I never read a full book until after college, even after my master's degree. New mother and named her son Rory. She has an elite garden in her backyard.
Okay, Lori. All right, you know what? New son named Rory. Lori and Rory.
No, it's Lauren and Rory.
Oh, Lauren and Rory. I still will give you some credit for that. Listen, Lauren, you got a brand new son. You like the garden. It's just you work.
Let's just give her 3. She seems like,
Read it
salt
again.
of the earth.
Read it again.
Now we got more. We got too many to get to.
Master's degree but doesn't read book doesn't make sense.
Thank you, Matt. Yeah, guilty.
Greta. Here's Greta. I won a pie eating contest by eating 5 pounds of pie in 8.5 minutes.
Damn, Greta.
Damn. Greta is a doctor in Michigan and a former hockey player.
All right, Greta.
Must have been on defense.
I see you, Queen. Go ahead. Probably eating contest, girl. You know what, Greta? I like Greta. Greta need to be somewhere at the top. Greta sounds like a gamer. Play hockey, too. Might be missing some teeth.
A lot of people are asking if Mackenzie is single on the Carlos Talking text line because she can drink till 4 a.m. and go to her shift at 7 a.m.
Y'all thinking about drinking. The doctor piece should be the piece you want.
Maybe it's all... You're right. Maybe it's the whole thing.
Doctor. I'm trying to get a doctor. I'm not trying to get no drinker.
Zach, I run an Instagram that reviews Reuben sandwiches. Reuben sandwiches.
Oh,
Zach is an avid mountain biker and afraid of stickers. Yes, like stickers.
Zach doesn't sound like he should be in his league. He sounds like you know what? Give Zach the worst pick because
Zach gets 7.
Zach will probably have it auto draft.
Yeah, Zach gets 7. Danielle, my 5-year-old said a fun fact about me is when I say maybe, I really mean yes. Danielle is a ginger. The ginger!
The ginger!
And is also the most sneakily competitive human in the league.
You know what? I like Danielle because and also her kid walks all over her.
Your wife's name is close to that, right? I said close to that. I said close to that. I said close to that.
That's crazy.
Now you're putting it out there.
You didn't dox me? That's crazy. Well, I might be, I might like a little Danny. So, Ginger Danny gonna be up there.
We'll give the Ginger number 2.
Ginger number 2. Second pick in the draft, Ginger.
Justin, at the age of 7, won an Oreo stacking competition.
Okay.
Stacked 14 Oreos without one of them toppling over.
Well, that's terrible. I don't care.
He's a big fan of the O-line and guys up front. He played O-line in college. Cool.
What's up with
the dudes are kind of boring in this league.
A lot of athletes and doctors in this group.
Yeah, this sounds like a really athletic group. They probably play like kickball together.
Justin's 9. Jesse has multiple troll accounts on Twitter.
Oh.
And is also the reigning champ of the league.
Oh, wow.
Played basketball in college. Shout out to Ben Brust, half-court shot. She's number 1. Jesse, you are the number 1 pick in the draft.
No, Jesse.
Are you kidding?
No. Yeah, I am. They reached out to me. So I am making the final decision.
Is Jesse the person that reached out to you?
She won the league and she shouted me out.
Is Jesse the person that reached out to you?
I don't know.
Yes, you do.
I guess she might be.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't know. Why would she put herself like 10th out of 12 in the order?
You didn't get an email? Who did the email come from?
It's a direct message from Jesse.
So Jesse's the one who reached out to you.
Jesse not getting the first pick.
No, you don't get to decide.
Jesse not getting the first pick. No, Jesse ain't getting. Jesse can't.
Jesse 1, Danielle the Ginger 2.
Jesse could have kissed up to me.
Lauren 3. I'm going to give Mackenzie 11. That's a good spot. She's the doctor who parties.
Yeah, we need to punish her for that.
No, 11's kind of good. You get a little back-to-back.
Well, in this year's draft, I mean, the running backs, you're definitely not going to get a good
person who reached out and complimented Ben against number 1 pick.
Crazy.
She knew what she was doing. That's on the personal Carlos Talking text line from Alex Strofe.
Yeah, very Ben-esque, right? To be able to just, whoever kisses my behind.
And the last one, Andrew has 4 cats.
Oh.
Andrew lives in California, has hair down to his shoulders, and looks like Jesus.
You know, the 4 cat, he's a weirdo.
I agree.
Put him at number
5.
5, okay.
Yeah.
I feel like you're rewarding these people early,
though. So now we just need to. So Jesse's 1, no doubt.
That's crazy.
Danielle the Ginger is number 2.
Make Andrew number 3.
I'll give you Andrew 3.
Because he got diarrhea forever.
Yeah, Andrew 3. That means we're gonna go Lauren 4, and then
you had the other Andrew 5.
Yeah, Andrew H, the weird cat guy's 5. Alex is 6.
You do have
Alex is the weird broken bone guy.
Draft, you had him
Zach at 7.
Where's Greta at?
We haven't placed Greta.
Greta.
The pie eating contest feels like she needs to go 8.
I like Greta. We need to get her in a good position.
Then she would have to be 10.
Make Greta 10.
Greta's 10.
Make Greta 10.
I have Justin at 9.
Yep, Justin at 9.
The weird Oreo eating competition
Very
guy.
Weird.
And so who are we missing? We're missing 2 more.
Lauren.
I have Lauren at 4.
Oh, Lauren's at 4. Savannah.
Oh, she cried for Romeo W. We'll give her 11. That's a good spot for Savannah.
Yeah, Savannah. I like the name Savannah. I got a cousin named Savannah, actually.
Andrew F. Who else are we missing? Josh. Josh was weird. He gets...
What do you have left? 8?
8 and 12. So I have Jesse 1. Shout out her. Danielle the Ginger 2.
Uh-huh.
Andrew F 3.
Where's Mackenzie?
Lauren 4. Andrew H 5. Alex 6. Zach 7. Josh 8. Justin 9. Greta 10. Savannah. And then the last one was?
Josh.
No, I did Josh. You just said it before.
Savannah. Mackenzie.
Mackenzie. Mackenzie is 12, which is not a bad spot.
But no, Mackenzie is the beer drinking doctor.
Yeah, no, I love her.
Oh my gosh! So the 2 women that you love, you get to put first and last.
Yeah, play to my heart.
That's crazy. So your heart is drinking beers to 4 a.m. and then going to operate on somebody at 7 a.m.
Yeah,
that is malpractice. We should be reporting Mackenzie.
We are not doxing these
if
people.
She is a surgeon.
I know she's a doctor, so she's telling somebody something. The last thing I want is my doctor going.
Maybe from 7 to 9, she's doing paperwork.
I hope so.
And their punishment is to donate their.
Donate what?
Well, we heard your Sunday.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Oh, their punishment is the men have to donate their sperm and the women have to donate their eggs.
And then be contacted by
18 years later.
A kid 18 years later, which is the Sunday Karma, 10 to noon. Craig Karmas and Greg Scalzo, Kyle Wallace, Alex.
And
Stroh.
based off this list, it seems like this is a young group of plentiful folks.
That is not the punishment. Please don't do that. Please do not do that. Well, you can do that. We just don't say we told you to do that.
I mean, even if they did say that's their choice. We didn't make anybody do anything.
That's right. They have to sign the consent form.
If you want to go to the little bank and make a deposit, then that's on you.
So there it is. I feel like Jesse played it perfect if she wanted the number one pick.
Say you
Shout out Ben Brust.
Hopefully Jesse didn't get the first pick.
I hope the group chat now lights up in chaos. That's my ultimate goal here.
Who was your favorite? Your favorite was Jesse.
And Mackenzie. Drink until 4 a.m. Being a doctor, going to a shift at 7. Respect.
I love the name. I love the name Savannah. I love me a little Ginger. I love Andrew for his little pooping issues. Who else?
The rest.
Andrew.
Yeah. The rest.
Andrew.
The rest were kind of
Oh, Greta
got a good spot in time.
She ate
5 pounds of pie
in 15 minutes.
5 pounds of pie in 8.5 minutes.
Could you imagine 8.5 minutes? 5 pounds? That's crazy. I gotta Google what Greta looked like.
Okay, now you're getting weird.
I'm weird. I just want to know. That's impressive.
What's the actual punishment, Ben?
The one that I saw from the Carbs Talking text line that I liked that could be good for their group is if they all do get together, the loser has to run a 5K to the bar that they're at, and the loser's credit card is at the bar open until they run the 5K to the bar.
Ooh, boy.
Rack it up.
There were a couple different cities, a couple doctors in the group. That means they can afford to travel. They can afford the tab. I like it. I like it.
Kyle, you my dog. AJ in the Berg. So is Mackenzie. Mackenzie's my dog.
Oh,
was what Andrew said.
Oh,
see, he respects the grind.
Humans do like naming their dogs after real names.
That's not what he's saying, Kyle.
What is he saying?
Mackenzie is my dog because she goes out and goes to work at 7 a.m.
Oh,
come on, dude.
That's crazy. I was like, oh,
you
wow,
thought he just casually said my dog.
Your dog's name's Mackenzie. Cool. I didn't catch on. Right over my head. I still can't believe you guys are just celebrating this. I wish my doctor would. I'd be so ready to sue his ass.
Loser has to raise the child as a Bears fan.
Oof, boy, that's terrible. Where are these people from Michigan? Where are they from?
Wisconsin. They're Wisconsin fans.
Well, I heard Michigan.
They went to school, became doctors.
A Buccaneer stood up in the wedding.
Okay, I don't know.
One played offensive line somewhere. One
reach out to ESPN Kyle W or whatever it is. Kyle Wallace 414. He wants to know way more information than I want to know about all your personal lives in this fantasy league.
I kind of want you guys to do this.
I want to be in the league actually.
Ooh,
next year.
14 teams? Can you do that?
I know you could, but kick somebody out. I want in.
Are they pay? Well, I mean, we got a new person in the league anyway.
Losers out.
Losers out. I'm in. Pat Murphy kicked somebody out yesterday. Cooper Pratt. Discuss it next.
You're surviving Kyle and Brust
That's what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying?
That's 100% what you're saying. Now, I disagree.
on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Westbound on 894 at Loomis, we've got the right shoulder blocked with a crash. That's the first thing. Got backups heading back towards 27th Street. Also, westbound 94 slowing from 35th Street to Hawley Road. Eastbound backing up from just past 84th Street to about 68th. And then from the stadium to 35th and 41 heading northbound. Backing up just past Burleigh all the way up past Hampton. Painting doesn't have to be overwhelming. Let 2-Day Painting do the work. Ask about 15% off and free touch-ups for life. Schedule your free estimate at 2daypainting.com. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight, mostly clear skies, a low of 63. Tomorrow, mostly sunny, a high of 77. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
All day, every day. The Carbless Talk and Text line is open for you.
We're not trying to get from A to B. We're trying to get from A to SB, as in the Super Bowl.
800-990-3776. The Carbless Talk and Text line. This is more.
Earth Justice is a national legal nonprofit defending the environment and people's health. Until justice stands for all, our lawyers will never rest. More at earthjustice.org/neverrest. Earth Justice, because the earth needs a good lawyer.
My house has a new glow. I love my windows. Universal Windows Direct.
Hey, it's Kyle Wallace. Right now, buy 4 windows, get 4 free in 48 months with 0% interest, same as cash. Restrictions apply. Call 414-410-2000. And like me, you'll be saying, I love my windows.
I love my windows. They've got that brand new home effect. Universal Windows Direct.
Trying to keep up with the 21st century can really get you down.
When you need a break, come to Kessler's.
We'll turn your day around.
We have good air conditioning.
And we love making new friends.
The coffee's better than average.
Because we want you to come back again.
We want to be your jeweler.
My father told you for 29 years that he wanted to be your jeweler.
He put that desire in everyone he hired.
And then he gave us the company.
He transformed our lives and gave us the most fun job on earth.
It's easy to sell jewelry when you sell it for less than it's worth.
Come and take a look at our engagement rings.
And of course, we have thousands of other things.
When you're having an overcast day, come to Kessler's.
We're going to turn your day around.
Free jewelry cleaning done by world-class professionals.
While you drink your good coffee in a room full of diamonds and gold.
Makes you feel better, no matter what you've been told.
One thing you definitely want to see before you're done
is our exclusive Kessler 81.
To find the Kesslers nearest you, visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
Potawatomi Casino Hotel Milwaukee is setting the stage to rock your socks off. This August, jam out with Real Rock Off. You could win raging prizes to the tune of $300,000. Get in on the jam session by playing with your Potawatomi rewards card for entries. Thursday nights will be a game show battleground for your share of cash and reward play. Real Rock Off. It's going to be epic. Only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
Every homeowner has a list. That roof, those windows, that bathroom you've been meaning to update. If you've been putting off home improvements, you're not alone. At Exterior Pros and Baths, they help homeowners upgrade their homes with beautiful roofing, siding, windows, doors, gutters, and bathrooms built to last. Right now, save up to $3,000 on your next project. Don't wait until a small problem becomes an expensive one. Call 262-800-4274 or visit extpros.com. Exterior Pros and Baths. Done right, built to last.
Kyle and Brust across ESPN Wisconsin. Brewers drop a tough one last night. Some would say very frustrating one, like me. Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace here with you. 800-990-3776 is the Carbless talk and text line. List is more. You're going to need that number because we need to make sure that we have everyone all good to go in the fantasy football draft. Tomorrow at Potawatomi Casino Hotel. You need to be in person, and we've had 2 people for timing and everything had to drop, which is all good because that's an opportunity for you. Great prizes, great food, VIP experience. So what I do know here is we got to get 3. And all I know is we're going to get your information, and if you can be there tomorrow to draft in the Kyle and Brust League, I've already looked in the league. It's at 6 o'clock. Potawatomi Sportsbook. If you can be there, we're going to get your information. I looked at the league. Ryan from Iguanago, past champ, has already signed up. I saw the rest signed up, Kyle. It is under my email, so I am the admin of our team. So
just because you're the admin don't mean you're making the final decision. I'm telling you this right now. I will immediately ask to be on a new team if you see you think you finna be the general manager. Matter of fact, why is it under your email? What the hell?
Because I am the veteran here.
No, the hell. Well, no.
Are you 2 co-owning a team?
We're co-owning a team.
Oh, I love that.
It's going to be a disaster.
I love that.
Not what I asked for. I mean, I think me and Ben and I can get along, but the problem is who has the final say? I want to be the owner that gets to have the final say, the controlling owner.
So this is why partnerships don't work.
This is going to be a wild season.
All right, let's get 3 more. Going to get your information. 800-990-3776. Caller 2, 4, and 6. 800-990-3776 for the Kyle and Brust Fantasy Football Draft. We'll have all of ESPN Wisconsin there. We're in the VIP area of the sports book for you to enjoy great prizes, food, a little chalk talk, and it's going to be tomorrow on the 27th. If you can be there at 6 o'clock, we would love to have you be a part of our league. 800-990-3776, the Carpus Talk and text line. 800-990-3776. All right, Kyle, what did you think of Murphy pulling Cooper Pratt for a missed sacrifice bunt?
Yeah.
Not, giving his best efforts and whatnot, and trying to set a standard, which may have cost them the game because if Cooper Pratt doesn't get pulled and Joey Ortiz is at third base, he doesn't miss the throw to home.
Oh, look at this.
I know, it's Monday morning quarterback. And listen.
Creating a whole
no.
new world that doesn't exist.
You know where I stand on this.
Where do you stand on that? I have no.
Take his ass out. If you're Pat Murphy and you're a 2-time NL Manager of the Year and you're trying to get your young guy to play to your standard, you know what my story is, and I've said it a million times. Once Bo Ryan yelled at me and did it to a certain degree where I have fear, once you put that healthy fear in, you're not going to do it again. There will never be a discussion again with Pat Murphy and Cooper Pratt about what happened last night. Ever.
For me, I wanted to hear the explanation after the game. That's what I wanted to know exactly, why it happened, what he did to occur that made this happen, just to get a clarification, because we can make all these assumptions of why he did it, but I wanted to be able to hear from Cooper Pratt, I wanted to hear from Pat Murphy exactly why it happened that way. And so when I heard the explanation from Pat Murphy, when I read it, and when I heard from Cooper Pratt, it allowed for me to say this is exactly what we need to do, because Pat Murphy said, listen, you were supposed to do something for the team, and you were unable to execute. Those who do not execute will not be rewarded with more playing time. He pulled them out the game as he should have, because some folks can be focused on, the Brewers lost a close game against the New York Mets yesterday and be upset about one game in this playoff race that you are in. Or you can think about the bigger picture of, I want Cooper Pratt to understand, like you said, this is the way that we play baseball. There are certain standards and expectations that must be followed.
Always.
Or you're gonna
every second.
Sit right next to us. Think about last year when Joey Ortiz, I think he hit a grand
slam.
He hit a grand slam.
And benched the next day because he didn't have better plate appearance on other at-bats.
And so, again, did Joey Ortiz mope about it? Did he cry about it?
No, he had a hell of a June 4th through right now.
Yeah, and so again.
In this season.
And so my whole thing is this. Yes, the Brewers lost the game. We can play, this, that. It doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, I trust that Pat Murphy is doing all the right things, pulling all the right levers to ensure that these guys understand how to play winning baseball, to ensure they know how to play Brewers baseball. So I say good job with that. And Cooper Pratt, after the game, he said, I'm not going to make any excuses. It was on me. I made a mistake, and I love it.
And that's what it needs to be. And I understand if people want to be frustrated and play the cause and effect game, like because of this, because of that. Like they also squandered opportunities. Like Cooper Pratt or not, there was opportunities out there for the Brewers to win that baseball game. They did not. And even if David Hamilton did miss the throw, and I think Joey Ortiz would have made the throw at the end of the game to home, doesn't matter. like David Hamilton's out there as part of the Brewers, as part of the organization that plays him enough where, like, obviously Pat Murphy believes in him. They can't let that happen again, but it's 1 of 162. I know it's coming in a time where things are heightened, but sometimes setting the standard for the future, and I don't believe that decision ultimately is the reason why they lost the game. Mm-hmm. They still didn't take advantage of their opportunities. How many runs did they score, Kyle?
They only scored 2 runs.
Thank you very much.
They only scored 2 runs, and they didn't execute where they had nobody out. I think guys on second and third base with no outs.
And then, of course, you're coming in, I think, in the extra innings with 1, 2, 3.
Well, yeah, that's exactly what it was. But so
1, 2, 3,
and so
you got to get something out of that. Jackson, Bryce.
For me, it's when you got guys on second and third with no outs, you got to find a way to.
But it's both situations.
It
speaks to what we talked about, how that decision to take out Cooper Pratt did not cost them the game.
It did not cost them the game, and any fans that are upset about this, then you're not a Pat Murphy believer. Like, you can't sit here and cheer on Pat Murphy, applaud Pat Murphy for how tough he is, stern he is, and what he has gotten out of these guys now the last 3 seasons. You can't sit there and compliment that. And then all of a sudden, when he makes a decision like this, get upset. You got to ride or die with Pat Murphy. That's exactly what I'm doing. I think it was a great decision by Pat Murphy. I don't give a damn about the end results, because the end results didn't end yesterday when that game ended in New York. The end results will pay off for Cooper Pratt as he's going to spend the next 8 seasons here in Milwaukee.
Something I'm always bought into and give my best effort in.
What is that?
My Iron Jock gear I'm going to wear tonight at basketball. Yes. And I'm here to tell you about their deal they got going on now through September 8th. Score big on Iron Jock's Labor Day sale, where you can get 40% off all Iron Jock gear with a minimum purchase of $50 using code ESPN40. That excludes clearance and gift cards. Iron Jock is made for real life and built for it all. Right here in Wisconsin. Whether you're training, traveling, grilling out, or just staying active this summer, they've got you covered. Shop the Labor Day sale at ironjock.com. That's ironjoc.com. That silver ion technology wipes away all of that bacteria. It's gone.
Go.
And like I mentioned, $50 minimum purchase. Use code ESPN40 for 40% off at ironjoc.com. More next.
You're dealing with Kyle and Brust.
I was in New Orleans telling stories. You in the middle of a quiz.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
We do have an accident on 894 westbound at Loomis. The right shoulder is blocked right now, so you want to watch out for that. Very localized delays with that right now. Westbound 94, a little bit backed up through the stadium interchange to Hawley Road. Eastbound's backed up from just east of 84th Street to about Hawley, and then from the stadium to 35th. Southbound 43, you got backups just before Good Hope Road to Bender, and then back on the brakes from Capitol Drive down through the Marquette. Traffic is brought to you by the Bud Pavilion's free concert series, Wednesday Night Live, presented by Beatbox. The rescheduled Cherry Pie Show is tonight at the Bud Pavilion at State Fair Park. Music starts at 7. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight, mostly clear skies, a low of 63. Tomorrow, mostly sunny, a high of 77. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Life's better under our roof. At Grimaud & Associates with American Family Insurance, we know life isn't one size fits all. That's why we help protect what matters most: your home, your car, and the people who count on you. Ben Brust here for Grimaud & Associates. Bundle your home and auto insurance to simplify coverage and save on the policies you need most. Contact Grimaud & Associates Insurance today at 414-332-0838.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on where you purchase insurance and by state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Kevin Rett from Mentality Men's Health. Here's what we've learned in treating 25,000 men. You can't just rely on testosterone alone anymore. To run at full capacity, your body needs peptide therapy on top of your TRT. Our physician's treatment designed to support your recovery, repair, and performance with peptide therapy. A custom plan around your numbers, monitored every step of the way. Testosterone levels the field, and peptides drive your results. Start today at lowtusa.com.
It's National Sandwich Month, the perfect time to celebrate what Cousin Subs does best: great sandwiches. Since 1972, we've been making subs with fresh baked bread, sliced meats and cheeses, and ingredients prepared fresh when you order. Whether you're craving a classic favorite, something grilled to order, or a deli fresh creation, There's a cousin sub made for every taste. Celebrate National Sandwich Month with a sandwich made the way it should be. Cousin Subs. We believe in better.
ESPN Milwaukee fans, it's Gabe Neitzel here, and I want to introduce you to Jens Family Chiropractic. If you're dealing with back pain, neck pain, headaches, or sciatica, Jens Family Chiropractic focuses on finding the cause of the problem, not just helping you manage the symptoms. For nearly 10 years, they've helped Milwaukee area patients find real answers through personalized care and advanced treatment options. Learn more and check out their new patient special at jensfamilychiropractic.com. That's jensfamilychiropractic.com.
Calling all High Life lovers, the Champaign of Beers is making history. They're selecting their very first mayor of the Champaign of Beers region. Share your story, throw your hat in the ring, and show us why you love High Life by visiting the Miller Brewery website. Must be 25 plus to sign up, 21 plus to enjoy. Celebrate responsibly.
Snap-on IndyCar weekend of the Milwaukee Mile. 2 races, 1 iconic track, twice the action. August 28th through the 30th. This is summer's fastest ticket, so get yours now and hold on tight.
Commercial payments at Fifth Third Bank combine experience with innovation. Trusted to process more than $17 trillion in payments each year, Fifth Third delivers reliability at scale while continuing to push what's next. Named one of Fortune magazine's most innovative companies, Fifth Third builds secure, efficient, and forward-thinking payment solutions. Because commercial payments require more than consistency. They demand innovation that keeps money moving. That's commercial payments. A Fifth Third better. Fifth Third Bank, National Association, member FDIC.
Let the good times roll. Kyle and Brust are back on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
College students, it's getting really, really close. If you've maybe waited to that last second, if you're a qualified college student, you can get 15% off when you sign up for IKEA Family, because you got to go stop at IKEA Oak Creek and make it everything you need for the college space that you want to make yours. Whether you're looking to add color with cozy bedding, organize your dorm with smart storage solutions, or find that perfect sleeper sofa for weekend visits, you know IKEA has you covered. Plus, in the Madison area, you have University Bookstore partnerships with IKEA. Pick up on the State Street or Beltline. If you are an IKEA family member, you order them online, pick up as soon as the next day for absolutely free when you're an IKEA family member. No shipping fees or waiting for deliveries, just getting IKEA when you love it and are ready for it. So start shopping IKEA.us, the IKEA app, IKEA Oak Creek, or the University Bookstore in Madison, State Street, and the Beltline. Kyle and Brust across ESPN Wisconsin. 800-990-3776 is the Carbos Talking text line. And Micah Parsons gave a little more insight as to what sort of timeline he's looking at next year again.
How is your rehab going? We getting ready to come back? What we doing?
I'm not going to lie. The rehab is going really good. We're getting stronger. We moving a little bit now. We running. We starting to change the direction. It's coming along, bro.
All I've heard is week 6. Is that still the target?
I think the people really want week 6. I just want to come back when I'm feeling like myself again.
You ain't going to put a timetable on it. When you ready, you hopping on the
field. I said week 6 be optimistic. Window opens the first week of October, and then, 2-3 weeks of practice. But, the reality of you got to feel like yourself. You got to be moving again. I don't want to go out there and embarrass myself. That's a real feeling.
When you go out there, you're going to be Micah.
Packer Nation, just know when I come back, it's going to be up.
That was Quincy Avery and Micah Parsons on their, conversation. I like consistency. That was not consistency.
What do you mean that wasn't consistency?
He himself said that he's targeting week 6. Now it's turned into the people want me to do week 6. That's two different things.
I think that was his brother.
No.
Said week 6. I don't think Micah Parsons ever said week 6.
In the media, in the locker room, week 6 is what he was targeting when talking to the Green Bay media.
He might have been targeting week 6. The way that I look at this is that, listen, he is really focused on feeling like himself. And, it's a good thing and a bad thing. The bad thing is that Micah Parsons is thinking about him. He doesn't want to embarrass himself. You're Micah Parsons, buddy. You're not going to embarrass yourself whatsoever. You at being 80% is better than most of guys in the NFL. So you are still going to be a disruptive force. You may not be as great as you were a year ago because it's going to take time for you to be able to rehab and get back to the guy that you were. But trust me, you're not going to embarrass yourself out there on the football field. But when I heard this, I immediately thought the Green Bay Packers defense and Jonathan Gannon, they're going to have to get their stuff together for sure. Like, for real. And so they're going to need to be prepared to be without Michael for potentially 6 weeks because he said, I'm not practicing.
6 weeks or more, baby.
He says, I'm not practicing until October. October will be the game going into the Buccaneers. That's practicing. And then he said, I need 2 to 3 weeks after that. So 2 to 3 weeks, we may not see him until October 25th against the Detroit Lions, and that's week 7. I'm just telling y'all this right now is we just need to be focused on Micah turning the corner and being the best player he can be at the end of the year and hoping that this defense is able to be as great as we think it can be without Micah. And
as on the Cardless Talking text line, Kyle, you said late October. Drunkle from Cedarburg. Parsons sounded like December. And I know he didn't say that, but again, it just was a different vibe than when I've heard Micah talk. I don't care about his brother. Like I've said, his brother has put out information on Twitter. That's not the source. I want to see what Micah is saying, and from a comparison stake, the fact that he's saying now that's what the people want. When it's about him saying, well, that's what the people want, that may not be what's best for me. I'm fine with that. I just think the expectations are good from a consistent standpoint. And he doesn't owe us anything, but if he talks as much as he does on podcasts and get his opinion out on Jordan Love, being consistent is good and helpful for the fans. And helpful for expectations for someone like Kyle Wallace, who is going to be relying on Jonathan Gannon in this defense, who he believes in, but it's not going to be easier without him. We can just call a spade here.
No, it's not going to be easier without him. That's why when I look at this injury, I am so glad if he was going to tear his ACL, I'm glad it happened during last regular season because it allowed for this defense to fully prepare for being without Micah. And now understanding that Micah, though the timeline may be changing in his mind, that's good because he might have new information. He might feel a certain way. I'm fine with it. Whenever Michael's ready, he'll be able to come back and he'll be healthy. But overall, I'm more focused on will this defense be able to sustain itself without Micah Parsons? And I think the answer is yes. When you look at the schedule that the Packers have early, the Packers were blessed by the NFL by having a schedule early where they're going against teams that don't have great quarterbacks. The first 3 weeks of the season, you're going against teams that do not have good quarterbacks. And then transitioning after that, you're going against teams that have good quarterbacks, but none of them are elite. None of them are superstar quarterbacks, which makes it more than manageable. The Packers have already shown against the Chicago Bears, they could compete and beat the Chicago Bears without a Micah Parsons. Now, they didn't beat him without Micah, but they showed
again. I don't know why you're going back to that. This is a new defensive coordinator, and they didn't beat him. And you were going with the first 4 weeks of the season. And I know you moved into the Chicago Bears in week 5. Ultimately, we just don't know what product the defense is going to put out until we see,
you don't know what product. You don't know what the product's going to be with quarterback with the Minnesota Vikings with Kyler Murray. You don't know what the product's going to be.
What proven guys on the defensive line do you have?
Listen, Devontae Wyatt, he's proven.
Proven to be a starter in the NFL.
Yeah, proven to be
That's great.
When we lost him on top of losing Micah, that hurt our defense.
It was a cumulative effect.
He was part of that.
He's not a game wrecker.
The Packers also
They don't have a game wrecker.
Yeah, listen, I understand they don't have a game record, but they didn't have a game record in the playoff game against the Bears last year. And
they lost and gave up 25 points in the second half.
The defense collapsed. So what you could tell me, you can use the fourth quarter, but I can't use the first through third quarter?
You can, but it's a consistent theme of them losing twice the same way and trusting a coaching staff that lost twice the same way. Head coach is in charge of offense and defense.
The defensive staff changed over quite a bit.
The head coach is in charge of the entire operation, but you will protect Matt LaFleur more than anybody.
Matt LaFleur, I'm just using logic. In the logic that the Green Bay Packers, they didn't do a massive overhaul of this defense, but they made some important upgrades in this defense. They're running a completely different defense. They added some beef inside the middle. They added a better inside linebacker that can be a better caller of the defense and guy that can get the troops together when it comes to Zaire Franklin than what a Quay Walker could do. And now you're talking about an Evan Williams and a Javon Bullard going into their third season, an Edwin Cooper that's going to be freed up and going to be prepared to blitz and rush the quarterback a lot. So when I'm thinking about this season, yes, I am more confident of this Packers defense being better prepared to be without Micah to start the season. That's how I feel. And I think we'll see the results. And that's why I can't wait to see how they did today. I hope to hear headlines. The Packers dominated the Cardinals today. Y'all have been literally putting me in jail right now. The practice has been over for hours, and y'all haven't allowed me to get in.
We'll have our training camp correspondent give you updates.
This is ridiculous. I gotta wait 2 hours into the show to get a damn update. This is crazy.
It's the Arizona Cardinals. They're going to destroy them in the joint practice. You should expect nothing other than that.
And I want that to be confirmed. I want to be confirmed. I want to be able to celebrate and say, yep, my boys took care of business. What did Jordan Love say? Take care of business. We got to handle our business. HTB, handle the business. And that's what I expect to
Are you adding HTB to Liberate Love? Liberate Love as he HTBs?
Handle business. Because when you liberate Love, he going HTB. Handle the business.
Maybe it's just Liberate Love.
LLHTB.
LLHTB.
Liberate Love and watch him handle business.
Well, now we're adding words.
Yeah.
Liberate Love and watch him handle business. Not business.
He just counted 5 fingers instead of about 18 words, so we're doing
the math ain't mathin'.
Yeah, watch him handle business. But yeah, I just don't understand why you wouldn't be a little bit bullish about this defense. They've practiced well. We just had a whole conversation about how they've been dominating the Packers offense, and we know the Packers offense is good. We know the Packers offense is good. That has not been something that we are questioning.
Jason Wilde questioned it the other day.
No, but
now that Jason questioned it, it's not Kyle's opinion, so he's not going to question it. We know the defense is good, going to be good. No, we don't.
No,
we don't. They don't have Micah Parsons. They were 5-0 without him. It is a new scheme. Is it exciting that they're playing well? Yes. We just don't know.
We don't know, but you can feel confident about something.
Why?
Feel good about something. Because I'm telling you, based off what they're doing in practice.
Who are the stars outside of who we've seen?
Edrin Cooper, again.
How good did Edrin Cooper play last year?
Edrin Cooper's role this year is going to be attacking and blitzing the quarterback.
How long did you believe in Santa Claus?
I still believe. What do you mean, believe in Santa? Santa Claus is real. And I can't wait for kids to see him December 25th.
Same. Next.
Treat every customer just like family. For decades, local families have trusted Sendix to provide the freshest food, the warmest smiles, and a place where community comes first. From generation to generation, we have grown together. Because Sendix is more than just a grocery store. It's home. Thank you for allowing us to serve you for the past 100 years. Here's to the next 100 years. Sendix, your trusted local grocer.
Catholic Memorial Football airs here. This Thursday, the Crusaders visit Sun Prairie West. Hear every snap live on 94.5 ESPN and watch the action on ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube. Catholic Memorial Football is presented by Tony Wendorf and Associates, D&M Accounting, R&R Insurance, Urchel Real Estate, and Curative Care Network. And brought to you by Home Sealed Exteriors, Perspire Sauna Studio, BC Adhesives, Gerald Nell Incorporated, Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin, and KMI Construction.
It's ESPN Wisconsin's Ben Brust here for Road America, America's National Park of Speed. Get out of the house this summer and enjoy a great weekend at Road America, located conveniently between Milwaukee and Green Bay in Elkhart Lake. This legendary 4-mile, 14-turn road course has been hosting the world's best racers since 1955. Bring the whole family. Kids 16 and under get in free with a paying adult at the gate. Camp on site, explore the grounds, and take in racing your way. It's more than a race, it's a full-day experience. GT World Challenge is up next, coming to Road America August 28th through the 30th. Come for the experience, stay for the race. Get your tickets today at roadamerica.com.
For 250 years, America has moved forward together. One generation, one family, one community at a time. At the Kunis Auto Group, we're proud to celebrate 250 years of freedom, progress, and the journeys that unite us. To mark this historic milestone, we're giving away 11 brand new vehicles with a total retail value of more than $250,000. Go online for one entry. Plus, enter in person at any Kunis Auto location, and it counts for 10 entries. No purchase necessary. Must be 18 or older to enter. It's our way of saying thank you to the communities we serve and the customers who trust us to be part of their journey. Plus, we have over 1,776 vehicles under 30 grand group-wide, with payments for every budget. Happy 250th anniversary, America. Let's keep America moving together. See official rules and find your nearest location at shopkunis.com.
As another Wisconsin summer heads into the fourth quarter, what's next on your home to-do list? Mike Wood here from Callan. Maybe the kids are heading back to school. Maybe you're enjoying an empty nest. Either way, now is the perfect time to focus on your home. From replacement windows and doors to beautiful kitchens and spa-inspired bathrooms, Callan can help you tackle the projects you've been planning. Don't wait until your calendar fills up this fall. Start your journey today at callcallan.com and click the green button. Callan. Design, build, live.
Just doing some roofing on another lovely Wisconsin day. No gimmicks, no shortcuts, it's just roofing done the old-fashioned way. Do you need shingles? Let's mingle, for a Wisconsin tradition never dwindles. So raise a glass, shake a hand for this old-fashioned brand. Whoop, that's old-fashioned roofing.
Get your final August plans in for Brewers Rangers Action Friday, August 28th through Sunday the 30th. Starting with the Cole Swindell post-game concert at Country Music Night on Friday, featuring a belt buckle with a special ticket. Then it's Jackson Churio Mania. Get the Churio Bowl giveaway Saturday, courtesy of 620 WTMJ. And get it on the Final Kids Cheer free Sunday before summer ends. Kids get a Churio Height poster on Sunday, courtesy of Joy. Get tickets for it all at brewers.com.
Have no fear, the chaos is here. Lucky you. This is Kyle Brust on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Big shout out to America's National Park of Speed as we broadcasted live from Road America yesterday in between Milwaukee, Green Bay, and Madison. It's beautiful Elkhart Lake, 640 acres. Got to drive some pace laps around the track with Kyle. You can stay for the weekend camp on site and bring the family because kids 16 and under getting free with a paying adult at the gate. GT World Challenge is next this weekend. Got a Ferrari Challenge, Aaron's Art of Wheels, all in September as well. So you know where to go. It's roadamerica.com to get your tickets. roadamerica.com. Ben Brust and Kyle Wallace here with you. 800-990-3776. You can call. You can text us there. The Carbless Talk and text line. Less is more. I think this is savvy, and I'm starting to not feel bad about these type of decisions.
What is that?
My wife had dinner last night, and
your wife be out. She be in these streets.
Oh, I don't like the way you said that.
What
Watch
do
your
you
watch your
mean?
tone. Be in the streets. The way you talk about being in the streets for you.
She's a married woman.
I know, but it's
single
the same
street,
connotation that you used when you were in the streets.
Your wife is married. She's your wife, and she's pregnant. I'm not trying to be mean, but don't nobody want no pregnant woman. No, the streets don't want her right now. You know, I'm just saying. Nobody say, oh, yeah, give me the pregnant one. No. Hey, have you ever said that?
Ben, just
Yes,
stop.
I have.
Just stop him while he's
Yes,
behind.
I have, Kyle. Yes, I have said that.
To your wife?
Yes.
But you ain't never been out when you was 25 years old. You were like, oh, yeah, the pregnant one. Hell no. Nobody want her right now.
Okay, you ain't
Except
lying.
for you. Exactly.
You ain't
That's why when I say
lying,
the streets,
Tony.
you got to having fun.
Would you like to join the conversation?
I would just say that, check people's web browser history.
That's very true.
You know?
You know what?
It's 2026. We don't shame.
You know
but
what?
check their history.
No shaming here. No
You
kink
know what?
shaming.
I might be a little bit wrong about that one because there are some nasties. Not nasty.
See,
not nasty.
you can't help
It's
yourself.
not it's you know what? It's different. Maybe curious, but
Kyle, with you as someone who openly has that in their future plans with your wife,
that's
stop
my
talking.
wife. That's my wife.
Just stop talking.
I said his wife. The streets. I would assume nobody again.
Do not say what you're about to say, buddy. Don't do it. Just don't do it.
Just her out there having a good time with her friends.
You could have said she had a great time out downtown at dinner.
Oh, she had a great time out downtown in the dinner.
Why do you sound hotty-ho?
She drove down streets to get there, didn't she? She walked across the street to get there.
You just can't let go. You just can't let go.
She was in the streets. So, anyways, go ahead. What happened? Your wife went to dinner last night, and you
No, she was in the streets, and ain't nobody want her because she's pregnant.
I mean, and Tony corrected me. There might have been somebody that said, "Damn, who is that? She pregnant? Ooh. Wouldn't that be just odd? That's the oddest thing. I've never in my life said, "Oh yeah, that pregnant girl's mine."
You're going to one day.
Well, yeah, because it's my wife. Of course, I find her to be extremely attractive. So when she's pregnant and she has my child, I'm like, "Oh yeah, it's my baby."
Do you ever stop at a stop sign, bro? Like just stop. Put
Rolling
it in
stops,
reverse,
baby.
We just learned yesterday that him and his 12-year-old friends boosted a car. So yeah, and they did not press the brakes pedal at the stop sign.
We're trying to save you here.
We had a good time. Yeah. I mean, no.
Anyway, I don't even know what I was gonna say.
Your wife went out to dinner last night.
It's like
and you
anything
did
I
what?
say is irrelevant now.
No, what did you do? Your wife went out to dinner. What happened?
She ate food, went home, had a good time.
Yep, there it is. Done. I watched the Brewers. I got mad. I got frustrated because I'm starting to count the cash.
Oh yeah, we're almost there. My $20.
After the comment you made, your 20 has been rescinded.
What do you mean comment I made? I didn't. I just said that others.
Ron in the Key chimes in 800-990-3776. They're not the boss of you, Kyle. Keep speaking your mind.
Yeah, you're not the boss of me. I'm just being honest.
Baiting you.
No. I mean, let's be real.
Kyle needs to learn the difference between in the streets and on the town.
Oh, on the town.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. She was at a night on the town.
She had a night out in the town.
Night on the town.
There you go. Not in the streets as you referred them to your single era.
There's different streets. In them streets is different.
Coming up next.
Thank God.
I know, right? You can play the outro music as soon as possible.
I had 1 more second.
Ben actually agreed with me, though. He said, you're not lying.
No,
Yeah.
I know, but then you went back.
No, I mean, it's so true. So true. I do have a really good story for you.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
I do.
You got 30 seconds.
No, it's off air. I can't even tell it.
Don't do that. We're gonna have Kyle's wish. Do you have our training camp correspondent?
I don't know if he's earned it.
What?
I haven't, but I don't know if he's earned it.
Well,
I think he has
the
to
fans
apologize.
deserve to know what happened at joint practice against the Arizona Cardinals.
Yep, Kyle just can't listen.
So Kyle and Brust, maybe just Brust back in 2 minutes. 94.5 ESPN YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and the ESPN Wisconsin app. Molly and Jim in Madison, the Damn Sports Show in Beaver Dam. Don't go anywhere. We're going to update you on the big joint practice that Kyle is going to think is the Super Bowl next in 2 minutes.
You're experiencing Kyle and Brust.
Yeah, play some defense on him or something.
You're asking the wrong person.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Starting just before Good Hope Road, all the way to about Silver Spring. You're back on the brakes at the Zoo interchange onto the bypass. Going to be slow all the way down to about Lincoln. Back on the brakes just before Beloit Road, down and around the Hale interchange, all the way to about 51st Street. Wow, that's kind of a heavy ride there. Westbound 894 backed up out of the Mitchell interchange towards Loomis. They still have this accident on the right shoulder right about at Loomis on westbound 894. Other than that, southbound 43 backing up a bit from Good Hope Road to about Bender Road, and then back on the brakes just south of Hampton down through the Marquette to about the KK River. Traffic is brought to you by Geist Garage Doors. For over 70 years, Geist Garage Doors has been the local trusted name for garage door sales, service, and repair. Visit GeistDoors.com and don't think twice, call Geist. Then checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight, mostly clear skies, a low of 63. Tomorrow, mostly sunny, a high of 77. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Hey, it's Kyle Walls for Universal Windows Direct. Can you believe we're already talking about the end of summer? It feels like we were just firing up our grills for Memorial Day. But if replacing your windows has been sitting on your to-do list, now's the time to get it done and cross it off for good. Right now, you can buy 4 windows and get 4 free, and you can also get 48 months of 0% interest financing. Call 414-410-2000 or visit universalwindowsdirect.com to schedule your free estimate today. And like me, you'll be saying, I love my windows.
The 25th annual A Novel event is coming. Sharp's yearly fundraiser will happen on September 10th from 5 to 8 p.m. at American Family Field. 2-time National League All-Star and one of MLB's brightest young stars, Jacob "The Miz" Mizorowski, will be the featured guest. Funds raised at a Novel event will support the delivery of Sharp's STEAM-based education program to thousands of K-3 through 5th grade students and educators across Milwaukee, Waukesha, and Racine. For tickets, visit sharpliteracy.org.
Hey, it's Rich Eisen. You're listening to 94.5 ESPN WKTI and WKTI HD Milwaukee.
A good karma sports radio station. Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle and Brust on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube. The 414 Hour is brought to you by Siding Unlimited, the 5-time winner of the National Pella Platinum Premium Certified Contractor of the Year. Looking for new windows and doors? Visit them at sidingunlimited.com.
It's the 414 Hour at 4 on K&B.
Time now to give you everything that you need to hear about the joint practice.
Oh, I can't wait.
That happened today.
Oh, let's hear it, baby. I can't wait.
LaFleur versus LaFleur. Packers against the Cardinals. Our training camp / joint practice correspondent, Alex Strofe, is going to give you everything you need to know if you don't know what happened today. Tony, what we got?
Oh, here we go. Joint practice highlights. But before we get to the true 11 on 11, let's walk through the kicking period for Trey Smack. Sets up from 33, hits it wide left. From 38, Smack is good. Up the middle. Back it up, 7 yards to 45, and this time he's wide right. So now 1 for 3, 1 wide left, 1 wide right, 1 right up the middle.
Okay.
From 53, Smack is good.
Mm-hmm.
And all the way back at 58, Smack short and to the right. Finishes the period 2 for 5.
I'm not going to lie. Like, it's his M.O.
Yeah, he's not.
It's his M.O.
Yeah, he's a gamer.
As long as he makes it in the game, I don't think anybody cares what he looks like in practice right now.
Yeah.
But if he starts missing in games and practices,
they're not
you might have an aneurysm.
They're not practicing inside the stadium, so he's a stadium guy. You got to kick inside the stadium. So, yeah, he's good.
What?
He
kicked outdoors in Denver.
In the stadium. No, in a stadium.
He's in a stadium guy.
He's a gamer and stadium guy.
All right, so Trey Smack is done. Any big highlights?
Sound the alarms because Jordan Love is on fire. First up, Jordan Love to Jaden Reed up the right sideline. Reed cuts in, good for a 24-yard gain.
Cook.
Fresh set of downs for the Packers offense. Love finds his new number 1, maybe. Matthew Golden for a comeback route, 13-yard gain.
Okay,
How about another completion, this time to Christian Watson. That one good for a 7-yard gain. And how about a name I haven't said yet? Love finds Tucker Kraft at the goal line for a touchdown.
Look at Tuck.
Everybody's getting involved in Green Bay.
Look at Tuck. Listen, Tuck said, no contract, no problem. I'm out here playing with my boys. Out there risking his body. Why? Because he's an ultimate
risking the team
warrior. Yeah, risking the team what? What do you mean risking the team?
Like risking the team's success.
What do you mean? What does this have to? If he gets hurt, he gets hurt. He can sign a contract and get hurt. It doesn't matter. What do you mean risking the team's success? He's risking his own personal gain. That's what he's risking. And so shout out to him.
I said it wrong.
Yeah, exactly. But here's the thing.
Oh. You don't need to exactly. Maybe like, you're good. You're like, yeah, you good. You're right. Like, you know, I made a mistake. Like, and so you just got to be a jerk about it. Like, I say when I'm wrong. You just be a jerk when you're wrong.
Jaden Reed, reception. Christian Watson, reception. Matthew Golden, reception. And Tucker Kraft, reception. Those are the 4
Tucker Kraft, touchdown.
Those are the 4 horsemen. Riding into the end zone this year, baby. That's what we're going to call them, the 4 horsemen, baby. The 4 horsemen.
I kind of hate that I love that.
Yes.
I kind of hate that I love that.
I love it, baby.
The 4 horsemen.
I love it. They cooking. I'm sure they probably carved up the Cardinals' ass. We cooked them birds. What else did we do?
Throw the flag, stop the fights. We've got an incident. Tucker Kraft, while blocking, is knocked to the turf and took exception to it. Cardinals and Packers going at it, but thankfully broken up. No punches thrown. Everybody's fine. Matt LaFleur not happy.
Yeah,
that was stupid.
Yeah, we got to watch out for Tuck now. Can't be hitting the ground.
Yeah.
Putting
the team success.
All right, now this is a joint practice. We got to stay up now. Stay up.
Are you guys at all surprised that he's playing?
Yes,
in this?
very much so. Again, I said it's irresponsible from his personal standpoint. Even though I said it wrong about 45 seconds ago.
You're fine.
It is irresponsible of him from a personal standpoint not to lock up the money when you have a limited lifespan in the NFL. It is not all guaranteed money like baseball and basketball. Yeah. But, again, if you're a Packer fan, as long as he's going to hurt, you're happy he's helping make the team better.
Now, I'll say this, is that I am one that I'm happy that he's practicing. I am shocked that he's participating in 11-on-11 in this practice because there is a danger for him, and at the end of the day, he should get paid. He should get paid.
Yeah, trusting your own teammates versus trusting
opposing you can't control. Like him going to the ground today, like he probably was frustrated because he's like, what the hell? Like
they don't care.
Exactly. You have no.
You have a green jersey and your yellow helmet. They're trying to hit you.
Mm-hmm.
2 more.
Can't wait to hear it.
Not a great look for Matthew Golden as he drops a would-be touchdown on third down, leading to a Cardinals defensive win. As the Packers unable to convert the fourth down, he was open, the ball was placed, just couldn't bring it in.
Stuff happens. You know what I'm saying? It happens. You're not gonna be perfect. You're gonna drop some passes. I'd rather have him get the drops out now versus in the actual real game, because in the real game that would drive us absolutely crazy. So you know what? I'd rather have him to have this mental mistake now where he has to go back.
You can make yourself feel great about anything.
I see PCA's having a whole breakdown again. He had a breakdown yesterday.
Yeah, he's not playing like he was during his.
Good. I want this talk to stop. But what's next?
And when it rains, it pours. According to Matt Schneidman, the Packers lost all 4 2-minute periods against the Cardinals defense, with both the Packers starting and backup offenses failing to score in the final periods. By the way, the Cardinals offense scored TDs on the final 2 drives against the Packers' first-team defense.
That doesn't sound good.
Can you spin this one up around?
No, that doesn't sound good. I need to dig in to see exactly more. Like this. Is this the last one? This is how we're ending?
That's how it ended. Did you not hear it? Said this is how. Replay that one for me, Tony. That is worth.
The climax came down very.
There. We got the 4 horsemen.
Yeah, the 4 horsemen and get into the end
the
zone.
Cardinals offense with Jacoby Brissett is carving you up.
Oh well, carving you. I guess
the carving station.
I guess that was 2 minutes. That wasn't red zone. That was 2 minutes.
Take a listen for yourself.
Let me hear it again.
Hold on. They're not numbered in order.
What are they labeled?
And the Packers lost all 4 2-minute periods against the Cardinals defense, with both the Packers starting and backup offenses failing to score in the final periods. By the way, the Cardinals offense scored TDs on the final 2 drives against the Packers' first-team defense.
Yeah, that's not good. It sounds like there's some.
What do you got to say, Kyle?
Well, I'm not happy about the ending there in the 2-minute drill, because 2 minute ain't red zone. 2 minute is basically they probably put the ball on maybe like the 45 going in, and the Packers couldn't finish drives. Meanwhile, the Cardinals were able to finish 2 of them.
You're not making me feel better. You're the green and gold goggles guy. I thought like we should be optimistic about the defense. Top 10 defense, Jonathan Gannon.
Well, that might have been the number 2 defense.
No, he said the number 1
The
offense.
correspondent specifically said the Cardinals scored 2 periods against the Packers' number 1 defense.
Oh, I didn't hear number 1 defense in there, huh?
Yeah, you have selective listening and hearing.
I guess I do. Well, yeah, there needs to be some improvement. That's not what we wanted to hear. I wanted to hear pure domination. That's what I wanted to hear. It looks like there might have been some pass interference by Keyshawn Nixon. I might do some reviewing myself. I don't like the way they finished. It sounded good until the end.
Let's listen to that last one more time just to make sure. Kyle, just break it down.
And when it rains, it pours. According to Matt Schneidman, the Packers lost all 4 2-minute periods against the Cardinals defense, with both the Packers starting and backup offenses failing to score in the final periods. By the way, the Cardinals offense scored TDs on the final 2 drives against the Packers' first-team defense.
Oh.
Yikes!
It's not good.
No, it's not good, mister.
Not good.
About 30, 40 minutes ago, you had Jonathan Gannon as defensive coach of the year and all up in my face, and without Micah,
Keyshawn Nixon getting into scuffles. This is just, I want to hear. I want to hear.
So you have nothing to say.
Disappointed. I'm disappointed.
I forgot how annoying he is when things go wrong in the moment.
What do you mean how annoying I am? What am I
Like
saying?
when the Packers lose, he shuts down until he has 24 hours to get angry about it.
Yeah.
And we've had moments where we've had our training camp correspondent play highlights from training camp, and you've acted like it's the Super Bowl. And you're treating this like it's the Super Bowl. So I guess you're consistent in that way. It's a joint practice against the Cardinals. You're acting like your dog died. And you even like dogs.
The Cardinals aren't a good team, as you said before. They're expected to be one of the worst teams in the NFL. And when you are a team that has championship aspirations, when you have a team as lowly as the Cardinals coming to your practice facility, they traveled all the way from one time zone to another. They came to your home turf. If you didn't lay the smack down, if you didn't dominate them, there are concerns. If the Packers believe they are going to be a championship caliber team, then they need to dominate a lesser foe that the Arizona Cardinals are. The Cardinals should not have beat you in the 2-minute drill. The Cardinals should have walked out of there losing every single rep, every single segment of the day. And the fact that the Cardinals did better in 2-minute than you did, that is a problem. And there's going to be some cleaning up that needs to be done before week 1 against the Minnesota Vikings. So yes, I am not feeling very good about the fact that the Packers did not score in 2-minute. Meanwhile, our number 1 defense got scored on during the 2-minute segment. If they were able to do it, why the hell weren't we able to do it? That's the question that I have.
Well, I thought they were going to be a great defense.
I thought they were going to be a great defense.
Oh, so this changes your entire opinion.
It doesn't change my entire opinion, but it shows that there's still room to grow. There's still things that need to be done and still things that need to be cleaned up, and they better be cleaned up come week 1 in 2 weeks.
Or else what?
Or else this team is going to not be – damn near might not be a playoff team.
Oh, my gosh. Overreaction City. It's a joint practice, man.
No, you said if they don't get cleaned up by week 1, that's going to be a problem.
And then you go to they might not make the playoffs.
If you're losing to the Minnesota Vikings in week 1 and your defense is not playing well against Kyler Murray, then that is going to be a problem. It is
a long season. You are being the most prisoner of the moment person of all time. And I am you went from Packer backer to depressed thinking this team is not going to make the playoffs.
The first 4 weeks
from a joint practice.
The first 3 weeks of the season, you were given a gift. You're giving a gift to Kyler Murray. You're giving a gift to Geno Smith. You're giving a gift of a team in the Atlanta Falcons.
You know what a real Packer backer would say?
Michael Penix Jr. comes back.
You know what the real Packer backer would say? Good, I'm glad this happened. It'll wake their ass up before they play 3 soft, easier teams before they get into the tougher part of the season, get Micah back.
I don't need no wake-up call. The wake-up call should be
they're not a championship organization. They haven't won an NFC championship. They haven't been to an NFC championship game. They haven't won the NFC in the last 4 years. So acting as if like they are this standard of my team doesn't need a wake-up call, they may need it. Because they haven't proven to be like, oh, yeah, this team doesn't need a wake-up call. They just bring it every week. They've been a 7 seed the last 3 years. You shouldn't be shocked by a performance like this.
This team lost the last 4 games of the season without Micah Parsons in their last 5 games of the season, period, last year.
And they lost the biggest joint practice in the history of joint practices today, according to Kyle Brust.
If they still need a wake-up call after how the season ended last year, then I don't know what else the hell you need to wake you up. You should have been woken up by the fact that you were unable to sustain victories and sustain leads in the playoffs. You should have been woken up when the Ravens came in the Lambeau and marched all up and down the field and rushed for over 200-plus yards on you. You should have been woken up after the fact that you lost the game against the Chicago Bears. You should have been woken up after you gave up the lead in Denver. Those should have been the wake-up calls. It shouldn't be a wake-up call you taking on the Arizona Cardinals in a joint practice. Hell no. Y'all should have came ready to hit somebody else in the freaking mouth.
You're actually really upset. I can see your soul has like been zapped out of you.
I wanted to hear pure domination, and that is not what occurred today.
Am I mean knowing that a lot of these things happened and I, waited and waited with your anxiousness thinking that you thought they were going to dominate?
No, it was nice. Dude, he's going to have a terrible rest of his show.
There actually is
It's like the Packers just lost in Kyle's
Like
mind.
I said, his dog died.
Did
the
you hear
Packers
that,
lost a joint
that
practice.
little soliloquy he just went on? Monotone. You got to be ready to hit someone in the freaking
Yeah,
mouth.
he looked like he was going to cry.
His glasses are fogging up a little bit.
No,
I'm not joking. He looked like he was going to cry. I'm not joking.
Go to YouTube so y'all can see this damn liar. Go to
No.
ESPN Milwaukee
I'm
on
telling
YouTube.
you, when you were talking in that moment, it sounded like you were gonna.
It seems like there's more room. Again, I want to hear my team coming out with pure domination. That's what I want to hear. In a joint practice, I expect for them to win every single rep, and it doesn't seem like that was the case.
Gonna tell you about Grimal and Associates Insurance because they protect what matters most. I wish they could help protect Kyle's heart, but they specialize in coverage that's tailored exactly to you from an auto and home standpoint. Greater Milwaukee area, they've been in it for over 30 years. I ran into Mandy. She runs the great team at Grimal & Associates last Sunday, and it's so great to have somebody in the local market that I know has my back and our team has my back. And it's American Family Insurance back service. I've bundled, I've saved, I've done everything I could possibly do to have the best setup for my family. And you can too by going to teamgrimal.com. That's Team GRAMOLL.com. They're going to provide that peace of mind for life's most important moments. We got a big special guest next coming in with some really fancy clothes. Money bonus next.
You're along for the ride with Kyle and Brust.
Somehow she still loves you. Still fascinating to me.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Westbound 94, a heavy ride from 27th Street all the way to Hawley Road. A few more patches of heavy traffic west of Highway 100 towards Elm Grove Road. Eastbound's backing up right through the Barker Road area, starting at about Springdale. And then you're back on the brakes from 84th Street to 35th. A heavy ride on 41 southbound, starting just south of Mayfair Road, all the way down through the Zoo Interchange and around the Hale past Forest Home. Planning a home project or need added flexibility? Tap into your home's value with a home equity line of credit from Great Midwest Bank. Visit greatmidwestbank.com, your simply local equal housing lender. And check the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight. Mostly clear skies, a low of 63. Tomorrow, mostly sunny, a high of 77. Weather is brought to you by Elkhart Lake, Wisconsin's Road America. GT World Challenge is up next and is coming up August 28th through the 30th. Get your tickets today and check out the full season schedule at roadamerica.com. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
With Wilde and Tausch, you won't miss a play.
Yeah, coaching matters a lot, and we've fallen short. Those are the facts. Matt LaFleur's on the clock, man. And I know he got an extension, but I'll say this. If they revert and don't get better, you're evaluated on your results.
Presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
Everybody knows, it's championship or bust. That is what Green Bay is. And unfortunately, we've had 15 years of bust.
Weekdays from 9 to noon on 94.5 ESPN, ESPN Milwaukee's YouTube channel, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
This is Eric Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited, with my brother and business partner, Aaron Brown.
Siding Unlimited has grown into Wisconsin's best local remodeling company and proven by our long list of awards, highlighted by our 5-time Pella Platinum Premier National Certified Contractor of the Year Award.
For new siding, windows, roofing, and doors, call 262-567-4513 or go to sidingunlimited.com.
You already know that Kessler's is the world's largest employee-owned group of jewelry stores.
We were recently told that Kessler's is the fastest growing group of jewelry stores in America.
Well, it just goes to show you.
Show you what?
That people like to feel good.
What do you mean?
Rick, you know how many people will drop by and look in the showcases and have some coffee and chat with their sales associates?
Yes.
That doesn't happen at other stores.
Really?
People come to Kessler's because it brightens their day.
It makes them feel good.
It certainly makes me feel good.
Tell me why.
Well, everyone's always in a good mood. And everything is clean and sparkling and romantic and happy.
It feels like sunshine and rainbows, doesn't it?
Sarah, that's exactly what it feels like.
When you're having a great day, come to Kessler's.
Have some coffee and let us clean your jewelry.
Our jewelry cleaning equipment is completely different than what you have at home.
And we're delighted to do it for free, of course.
Welcome to Kessler's.
To find the Kessler's nearest you, visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
Get your final August plans in for Brewers Rangers Action Friday, August 28th through Sunday the 30th. Starting with the Cole Swindell post-game concert at Country Music Night on Friday, featuring a belt buckle with a special ticket. Then it's Jackson Churio Mania. Get the Churio Bowl giveaway Saturday, courtesy of 620 WTMJ. And get it on the Final Kids Cheer Free Sunday before summer ends. Kids get a Churio Height poster on Sunday, courtesy of Joy. Get tickets for it all at Brewers.com.
ESPN Wisconsin's Mark Toscher here, and when it comes to orthopedic care, you want expertise you can trust. That's why I want to personally introduce you to MoMA, the Midwest Orthopedic and Musculoskeletal Alliance. MoMA brings together the orthopedic physicians, pain management specialists, clinics, and affiliated services that have delivered award-winning orthopedic and pain care across greater Milwaukee for decades, now working together under one name. Learn more or schedule an appointment. Visit MoMaMKE.com. That's MoMaMKE.com, and let them get you back to your game.
Watch your step. You're with Kyle and Brust on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
If you are in the market to buy an engagement ring, Paul's Jewelers is the place to go. My wife chose Paul's Jewelers for our wedding bands, and they were the jeweler for us, and they made sure our life's biggest moment was fantastic. It was easy, it was stress-free, and they helped me from start to finish. And what I love about them as well, any repair you need to get done, any resize you need to get done, they'll do it for you. I got my ring resized. They did it absolutely for free. They have a jewelry repair shop right there in the shop for them. So I'm telling you this right now, if you're looking to upgrade or you're looking to get a brand new wedding ring for your love of your life, make sure you visit Paul's Jewelers today, because they do custom jewelry and you can get hooked up just like I did. So visit Paul's Jewelers today, located at West Dallas on National Avenue and Highway 100. Paul's Jewelers, I promise you, they will make your dreams come true with that beautiful ring and make the wedding band process so easy. Visit them today.
Kyle and Brust with you on 94.5 ESPN, YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee, and of course the ESPN Wisconsin app. And always got some great things going on. Hey, you know what? Look at this. Look at this. We got Money Monis in the house, and Monis, I'm gonna show you something. What does that say on my screen on the right side?
Yeah, that's what it is. Behind the Bucks, presented by Gallagher.
It is the new season, Behind the Bucks, which is narrated by, he's a legend not just in Wisconsin, but Jim Paschke is the man. If Giannis is wearing a face of Jim Paschke when he wins the championship, you know that man is important. And this is the oral history of the 2000-2001 Milwaukee Bucks, from the Big Three to a Hall of Fame coach. It's a story about being a generational team that brought this city together and the Bradley Center to life. You can find it, Monis. Behind the Bucks is on bucks.com/plus. You got the Bucks app, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and wherever you get your podcasts. It's brought to you by Gallagher. So we want to know a little bit about if you could give 1 to 2 sentences on, like, hey, this is why, if you're going to click on anything and listen to anything, you should listen to this.
This has to be one of the most controversial seasons in Milwaukee Bucks history. This is the inside story.
2001? Controversial?
Just no one can talk about that season without getting all worked up and sort of like losing their composure. It brought out all the emotions of Bucks fans across the entire spectrum. Extraordinary happiness. A team that hadn't made the playoffs in a decade, hadn't get out of the first round in a decade up to that point. Finally contending once again. A young core, 2 top lottery picks, 2 of the best players to ever wear a Bucks jersey, Ray Allen and big dog Glenn Robinson. Sam Cassell joins that squad and takes it to the Eastern Conference Finals, where they meet not only the 76ers, but David Stern, the NBA.
And
so hang on.
Y'all talked about the conspiracy. We got cheated.
Just do a time. He has said you said the arguably, or did you say the most controversial?
It has to be. I can't think of a more controversial conclusion to a series.
Okay,
25 years later,
conclusion
still
to a series. I thought you said season in totality, because we've had some doozies the last couple of years when it comes to old Giannis Antetokounmpo.
No, we got cheated. I'm standing on it. He
okay. The conclusion to that, yes.
The referee in that series for us, he ended up getting charged with gambling stuff. Like, he for real did. They cheat. This is me. This is not me representing ESPN. This is Kyle
or Bucks
Plus. Or Bucks Plus. But
Kyle does not represent.
Did you guys ever address the massive disparity with free throws in the Bucks?
The finale breaks it down game by game. We got Scott Williams, who is the center of this controversy, on the record 25 years later, talking about what he thinks happened.
Because he got suspended, didn't he?
He got suspended for Game
Williams.
7. They upgraded the foul after the game. No chance for the Bucks to appeal. The flagrant foul was ruled on the court.
This
as
is
a
like
flagrant
FIFA?
foul.
Yeah, basically. That's why David Stearns, RIP, but they screwed the Bucks because
For
they
those
Allen Iverson.
wondering, Scott Williams was the one who threw his elbow into Allen Iverson's neck when he was.
And by the way, you keep saying David Stearns.
Oh, not David Stearns. What's his name? David?
Not plural.
David Stern.
David Stern.
David Stearns,
David
former
Stern.
general manager of the Milwaukee
Stern.
Brewers.
David Stern.
So we call you Money Monis for a reason. I would like to play a game. Kyle, can you see? I hate to do this. Stand up. We need the full fit check.
Yeah, I need you to stand up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
fit.
I love a fit
We
check.
want to play
I love
Price
a
is
fit check,
Right.
dude.
Let me see the shoes, too.
Price is
I
Right
love a
without
fit
going over what the cost of the outfit is that you're wearing, because you always have the flashiest stuff.
Now you got on like you going to a funeral today, boy.
Give us
me see the
3
shoes.
brands that you're wearing that we should know.
Oh, happily. So we're gonna
No
go
free
with,
ads, but only for this.
We're gonna go with the suit. The suit is by Buck Mason. The carry-on suit, something that every man should have in their wardrobe. This is a little bit. It's for all occasions.
Okay, I said no free ads.
Come on, Modus.
Not a whole read.
He said carry-on suit.
trying
All
to
thing
get
I know about is
endorsement.
what's a carry-on suit? I just know a carry-on luggage.
Carry-on suit is just for on the move, on the go. You know, we're jet setters. What do we say? We say we buy flights, not.
Modus, do you fly coach?
You know what? When I fly coach,
When you fly coach.
I do have the Louis Vuitton duffel in the coach section of the plane.
I'm sorry. What do you mean when you fly coach?
No, I'm saying that when I fly coach, I also
What else
have
do you fly?
Gucci on.
God,
So you know,
Gucci and Louis.
it's a high low. It's a high low.
A high, low. So wait a minute. So okay.
So
when
no,
you
he doesn't fly coach.
'Cause,
No.
So you have a Louis for coach and then a Gucci for first class? You can't have
No, I'm
Gucci
just saying,
in
you know,
coach?
it's all occasions.
Have you
know,
ever-
Southwest, I think, has one. You know, only one class. So, but I am a little self-conscious when I'm like in the back of the Southwest line in designer. I'm kind of like probably should have upgraded just to maintain.
Modus,
I don't think
you
anyone's
look
been more
uncomfortable.
unrelatable to the audience ever, and I love it.
The thought of flying coach just grossed him out a little bit.
Like, he's got the heebie-jeebies right
Did
now.
you see his energy just drop? He's
Yeah,
like, coach.
he's like, I got to take a shower right now.
He's sitting here talking about Southwest. He said they only have one class. I love
That's
Southwest.
low-key a crazy
I
line.
love Southwest. So, Modus, when you book it, you know how they have basic economy. What do you do when you see basic economy?
Skip.
No, I have to pick my seat, so I can't trust seat roulette. So
Oh,
we're upgrading.
yeah.
We're upgrading.
Yeah,
So basic economy is kind of like I got kids, you know, so we got to make sure everyone's sitting together. And
Have
we
your
have to
kids
upgrade.
flown first class?
No, you know, we keep the kids in the back because they got to stay humble.
Humble. I like
They
that.
gotta stay humble.
So what is the
They gotta-
jacket?
You put them in the last row?
They got to earn it.
What's the jacket though?
This is a Buck Mason suit.
Buck Mason.
Noah Oxford.
Noah who?
Noah is the brand of my Oxford. It's one of the best Oxford dress shirts in the game.
Oh,
I'm trying to put people on game right now. By the way, shopping local for the loafers. Florsheim loafers.
I like that. Oh, Buck Mason is $260 for a jacket.
Not bad. Not bad. That's a budget jacket.
Yeah. Are you over under with accessories? Are you standing here under $1,000 on your body?
No, because the platinum wedding band is
Okay. I mean that's an investment though.
Yeah, that's
That's an
a
investment.
gift.
Take that out.
That now, Mona's.
What about a watch?
Oh no! This is a nice little joint. Another Noah Casio collabo, but a Noah Timex collabo. It looks really
Noah
fancy.
Casio.
It looks really fancy, but this is actually $200.
Collabo.
How do you call Noah Classio? What's Classio?
No, Noah Timex collabo. You guys watch out for these watches. They got the moon face and the sun face on it. Changes when the time goes by. So, anyways, that's kind of.
I have a watch question for you, Monas.
Yeah.
When you go into your closet, or your, where you keep your watches.
That's right.
5 figures?
Dang!
5-figure watch in there? You got a watch?
No,
you have a Rolex
no,
over
no,
10 Gs?
no. Maybe it depends on what they're pricing.
But it's close.
Resale is
but it's
these
close.
days. I would say
Like
it's at least
$9.99.
eight G's on one of them, but
Damn!
Okay. What is it?
That's more than Strope's net worth.
the Rolex Datejust.
Damn. So is this a gift or you bought it?
No, it's my father's.
Oh, that's
Okay,
nice.
that's powerful.
hold on to
that's
it, though.
powerful.
That's
powerful.
That's a smart. No, what
Powerful.
the? No, what the
I'm
belt-
like, Dad, let me hold that.
I like that.
Never
See,
gave back?
Not unless he asks.
My dad only lets me hold a pack of cigs. That's it.
Well,
This is why Modus is good at getting the NBA guys to do stories like behind the Bucks with him. Because when he walks into like a dinner, like I walk into dinner with Thanasis or someone like that I work with, they know. Modus walks into a dinner, he plays the part.
He does
has the
play the
watch,
part.
has the suit to go with. Like you can tell the difference between luxury and coach.
Yes,
Modus plays
Kyle?
the part.
Monis, so belt wise, because I want to upgrade and get a really nice belt. Oh, you can look at my belt now. My belt is.
Oh, so
Ricky
look at his
Bobby.
damn shirt from 2006.
This
It's
shirt-
horrible.
This shirt is
It's
that's
horrible.
a throwback.
Yeah, it is. But look, Monis, what the tag say?
That's a vibe, brother.
Yeah, Monis, what the tag say though? What it say?
It says you got it from Boston store in 2006 for $55.
That's vintage. They call that vintage.
It is vintage.
That's
This might
Ralph
be,
Lauren.
This might be
Well,
worth
vintage
something.
doesn't fit you.
No, yeah, I lost a lot of weight, but I wanted to put it on today. So belt wise, where should I get a good belt from Money Monis? What should I spend on it?
You know, speaking of Coach, I think Coach makes a great belt. You know, that's a luxury brand. That's a little
Are you talking
bit
about the
more
belts
accessible.
that you put on an airplane and coach?
I'm saying the brand
Oh,
makes a great belt. I think it's Michael Kors.
I want to take people behind the scenes. Homer just walked in. I don't know.
Homer,
if I've
where
ever
do you
seen
where do you
someone
get your
look
belts from?
more
That is a
disappointed.
phenomenal question.
It is.
Phenomenal.
I've not bought a belt in 20 years.
Oh man, those pants, they just never moved on you?
No, I got a belt that fits. I bought it 15
Oh
years
yeah,
ago.
look at that. That's nice.
Homer and Modus might be electric radio.
I could see these. I could listen to Homer and
Oh
Monis.
wow, that's nice.
Because belts get wear on them. You know, you keep on strapping them on. One day they might snap. I've had a belt snap on me. I had Levi's belt snap on me, but that belt, that's 2 decades.
Treating them good. That's 2 decades.
That's a high level.
I didn't wear a belt for a long time.
Why not?
I just wear because I was able to get these shorts from Temu.
Wow.
They're like $5, and I got maybe like 8 pairs, and I just rotate them and wear them. And then now, at certain events, they get mad at you at a country club if you wear
Monis,
that. So
have
I
you ever
had
thought
to
about
get a
buying
pair of
clothes on
shorts
Temu?
that wears belts.
You ever thought about buying clothes on Temu?
I don't buy them anymore. I got all I need.
Oh, nice. No, I haven't shopped on.
Tune in to Behind the Bucks on the Bucks app, bucks.com/plus, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and wherever you get your podcasts.
Homer, you were there in 2001 when the Bucks went to the Eastern Conference
I was.
Finals. So what do you
Glenn
think?
Robinson missed about a baseline 10-footer Game 6. They got screwed in Game 7 by the fact they suspended
Scott Williams,
and it's too bad.
Do you think just in general though the discrepancies in the fouls and I believe it wasn't Phil, it was Scott Donahue. Well, I forgot the referee's
Tim Donahue.
Tim Donahue.
No.
Yeah. You don't believe in that
No.
conspiracy.
No, not at all.
Okay.
You know, Glenn Robinson shot 75 shots before he went to the free throw line in Game 4.
Mm-hmm.
In that series, he shot 75 times, never went to the free throw line once. Dikembe Mutombo gets 2 fouls for the first time out, and he didn't get called for a foul until Game 2.
Question. So who all did you guys interview for this?
We interviewed George Karl. We interviewed all the
Did
beat
George
writers
tell you what
and-
he used to call Ray Allen, which is why they traded him?
Mm.
Well, don't
Judas. Thought Ray was trying to get him traded.
Well,
George went nuts.
Here's the thing. You know what you guys need to do behind the Bucks on
Mm.
is the trade that ruined the Bucks.
Yeah.
George Karl. That trade ruined the Bucks.
Yeah, and that
That
was
is
all.
that is what I want George Karl to talk about.
He thought
is why
George Karl thought Ray and Herb Cole were good buddies, and he thought Ray was trying to get him fired. And I said this to George: "You're nuts."
Yeah, George Karl is nuts.
I mean, at that
He is.
point, to think that Ray Allen would try to get him fired, but
And also the idea of trading for an old guy with an up-and-coming superstar.
they would have never traded Ray Allen, except that George wanted him traded because he thought he was trying to get him fired.
So that's what we need. I need to behind the Bucks after this one because this one is fantastic. Because that Milwaukee Bucks team was literally the best Bucks team we had up until Giannis got us to the Eastern Conference Finals against the Raptors. That team was the glory days. We love it.
They should have been in the finals. They got whooped in the finals.
But they swept the Lakers that year during the regular season. I know.
And the Brewers swept the Dodgers last year in the regular season.
Why do you even go there?
Because
he's Mr. Optimist.
That's fine. You can say it's a fact. There's not a human being alive at that time that thought they'd beat the Lakers, and they beat Philly. Lakers beat Philly in what, 5? It was a blowout.
It was a blowout.
I believe I checked. I think Philly beat the Bucks.
Yeah, because they got help. They had a 6-man.
Oh, right.
They had an absolute 6-man.
Monis, we appreciate it. Homer, we always love when you're here. And Kyle, you're going to tell us about your friends.
Absolutely. Thank you, Money Monis, for joining us here today to talk about the nice 2001 Bucks championship team, Bucks Plus Audio, that you can find that on. But I'm here to tell you about Universal Windows Direct. And listen, you're looking to upgrade your windows. You can do it with Universal Windows Direct. That's exactly what we did inside of our house. We wanted to upgrade our windows, so we called Universal Windows Direct, and they came to our house literally within 48 hours. They showed us all our different options, and what I love is they didn't try to upsell us whatsoever. They didn't say, oh, we want to get these premium windows. No, they said these are the windows that are best for your house, and that's what we got. But we got a great price and a great deal. And right now, when you work with Universal Windows Direct, you can buy 4 windows and get 4 free. And plus, to make things easier, you'll get 48 months of 0% interest. Yes, you don't pay any interest for 4 whole years. Call them today at 414-410-2000. That's 414-410-2000. Or visit them at universalwindowsdirect.com to schedule your free in-home estimate today. And like me, you'll be saying, I love my windows.
More next.
Westbound 94, a heavy ride from 27th Street all the way to Hawley Road. A few more patches of heavy traffic west of Highway 100 towards Elm Grove Road. Eastbound's backing up right through the Barker Road area, starting at about Springdale. And then you're back on the brakes from 84th Street to 35th. A heavy ride on 41 southbound, starting just south of Mayfair Road, all the way down through the Zoo interchange and around the Hale past Forest Home. Planning a home project or need added flexibility? Tap into your home's value with a home equity line of credit from Great Midwest Bank. Visit greatmidwestbank.com, your simply local equal housing lender. And check the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight. Mostly clear skies, a low of 63. Tomorrow, mostly sunny, a high of 77. Weather is brought to you by Elkhart Lake, Wisconsin's Road America. GT World Challenge is up next and is coming up August 28th through the 30th. Get your tickets today and check out the full season schedule at roadamerica.com. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
It's Kyle Walsh from ESPN Wisconsin, and my wife and I trusted Paul's Jewelers with our wedding bands because they specialize in creating jewelry for life's biggest moments, and they made the entire process easy from start to finish. Now, there's another reason to stop in. The 7 C's Cafe. It's the perfect blend of the 4 C's of diamonds and Paul's 3 C's of coffee, chocolate, and cookies. Grab a handcrafted mocha made with locally sourced Wisconsin ingredients while you browse the showroom or swing by the 7 C's coffee trailer right outside. Visit Paul's Jewelers in West Dallas and create your masterpiece.
It's a summer of big wins with WinFest at Potawatomi Casino Hotel Milwaukee. Just play with your Potawatomi Rewards card for entries and your chance to win cash and reward play all summer long. Then keep the excitement going because all your monthly drawing entries roll over into the WinFest final drawings on September 25th, where you could win cars, dream vacations, free play, and cash. Don't miss out on WinFest only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
An ESPN Radio Extra Point with Michelle Smallman.
For you to say that the fans are disrespectful, quite frankly, is audacity on a level that I didn't even know existed. You have only played 19 games for this franchise, not only because of injury, which is outside of your control, but because you served an 11-game suspension because of actions that were in your control. The fans were put in an impossible position. Cleveland Browns fans are incredibly loyal. They love their city. They love this franchise. It's an emotional conundrum for you to have to abandon that because the team elected to push their morals to the side and bring this guy in because they thought that he would be good at football. When he wasn't good at football at all, they have every right to let him and let this organization know how they feel. And I can't believe he's delusional enough to get in front of a podium and somehow think it's their fault.
That's the ease at which you get information. You want it, you get it. Like that. Ask your phone. Group chat. Smartphone. You're always connected and informed in real time. No waiting. So if you're diabetic and still using finger sticks to read your blood sugar, what are you waiting for? Knowing your blood sugar levels instantly is important for managing diabetes. Call US Med at 888-665-0696. To learn more about continuous glucose monitors, a real-time instant method to track your blood glucose, US Med is an approved provider for Medicare and over 1,000 private insurers. And the best part? Call 888-665-0696 and we'll give you a free insurance benefits check today. So call 888-665-0696 today. That's 888-665-0696 and manage your diabetes as easy as...
Let the good times roll. Kyle and Brust are back on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
When your joints hurt every day and you've been told you need surgery, you got to do your homework and see the team at QC Kinetics. I've been to the Mequon location, tests, and all the other great people of their facility. Took me through their process to see that they come from traditional medicine, and they saw that there's another avenue. So they believe in the medicine that they've been in and the medicine they're in now, which is helping you if you're dealing with pain from bone-on-bone arthritis, a torn meniscus, wear and tear. Surgery isn't the only option. Dr. Caravelli's team, as I mentioned, is going to help you use those regenerative treatments to deliver relief to patients like you. So start with the medical eval, review history, and see if you are a good candidate, because they will concentrate tiny healing tools within your body to make the pain go away. The whole idea is to give you a real shot at holding off on surgery. And in some cases, you can avoid that altogether. All it takes is a conversation. You have to have the conversation. Call QC Connects for a second opinion and see if you fit the criteria. It's totally free to have that consultation. 414-240-2298. 414-240-2298. 414-240-2298. It's time now to play a game from the blast from the past. A former producer coined this segment. Which one is it? Since we've had many.
The wheel still sucks.
Do we not have the imaging?
The wheel still sucks.
Is there imaging for this?
No, that got deleted. I even searched. There was a 2-second thing. It said Wheel of Strofe. It had 2 seconds.
Wheel. Oh.
So there's nothing.
Just hit that, though.
I have to bring it back up then. Hold on. Library, Wheel of Strofe.
This feels like a bit.
It's not a good one.
It's entertaining.
No, it's not. It's absolutely horrendous.
Time now for the Wheel of Strofe.
It's time for the
Wheel of Strofe.
There it is.
Who taught these people how to label things?
Yeah.
This one is labeled V2. I clicked it. I hope for the best.
What we got?
All right, you guys didn't talk about this yesterday, but I feel like we should at some
You're not
point.
spinning the wheel?
The wheel sucks. Who made this wheel? This little rubber stopper isn't going to make any type of noise. It just broke.
Yeah, it did just break. All right, what we got?
The wheel's stupid. The Big Ten, it looks like the SEC as well, now getting in on not allowing former professional athletes to rejoin schools, even if they have eligibility left. Did you see this?
It's just such a weird time to draw a line. Like, you've gone so far to, like, no rules, and now you put a rule in now? I'm against it. I'm like...
You're against the rule, or you're against what's happening?
I'm against them now just being like, yeah, now we're going to draw the line.
Well, I think this is just ridiculous. Like, now you got guys who are coming from NFL training camps who are saying, I just got cut. I'm going back to college. You're not an amateur anymore. You're a professional.
Excuse me. You're professional in college.
Yeah,
this is just all for show.
That's
all it is.
Again, you don't want the show has a script, and he's going off script that nobody's seen before. That's why the Big Ten and the SEC.
I know,
and the SEC has LSU, who
fine. They do whatever
they
want. It's all garbage. It's all just for show.
And that player.
Why can't you go from AAA to AA in baseball? You can. This is insanity.
No, but it's not the same.
It is exactly the same.
Because you're drafted to a team, and then the minor league is the minor league system of the major league team. None of these. LSU is not a major league.
Essentially, the college is a minor league to the NFL.
Yes, this is exactly the same.
But it's completely different because LSU is not part of New Orleans Saints. They ain't part of no organization.
Maybe they're not directly related.
Professional league.
They're
College
getting paid to
basketball
play.
is a professional league.
If it was
and
named,
they go from one professional league, the NFL, to another.
If it was name, image, and likeness,
it's all crap.
No.
Is the NCAA a professional league?
Kyle, let him finish.
Kyle, we understand your point.
No,
I
don't.
We know
isn't a professional league.
we know it's not a professional league.
Organization.
So
they're not college basketball a professional league. Division I college basketball a professional league. Ask them. Division I college basketball.
You're not on the air.
It's Division I college basketball.
And I'm the
professional
one
league.
having a bad show.
No. NCAA Division I college basketball isn't a professional league. It's the top level of amateur college sports, overseen by the NCAA.
Yeah, what is that, from 2001?
That's
listen, I
my
get what y'all
ass.
trying to say, but they're not considered professionals. They're not.
They may
They're
not be considered.
because the way they're being paid, and again,
They're paid to play.
They're paid to play through some it's still they're not just giving them cash.
Yes, they are.
No,
They
they got
literally are.
No, they're
Kyle,
signing name,
Kyle,
image, and likeness
can I
deals.
tell you this?
Go ahead, complete.
NIL means nothing. They are paying them dollars to play football, not to be on a billboard. Sure, they can put them up there, but they're paying them to play.
Okay.
It's basically professional sports.
Yeah, again, I'm
by the letter of the law. If you want to use
I'm 2 years removed from it, but I'm pretty sure, yes. Are some of these kids maybe being paid $1 million
All
to
of
show
them.
up to an event
Just
and
a
sign
question of different
autographs?
amount- no.
Or just do an appearance? Maybe.
No.
So you're saying these kids are just getting money and they're not doing it? There's
The concept
nothing
of
behind it.
NIL is bogus. Everybody
They're
admits
not even
it's
going to
bogus.
school.
The NCAA says it's
They're
bogus.
not going to
They're
school.
being paid for things way above fair market
So then
value.
why is the Big Ten and the SEC
Just
putting
for look,
up guardrails?
for show.
I'm
For
a
show.
homer. I'm
not
a
going
homer.
to change anything.
Again,
Show.
y'all can say for show, but again, they're putting up guardrails because this is the line that they don't believe should be crossed. They say
Correct.
once you start, it's not just declaring
They
for the
can say
draft.
you have to
It's
wear-
going to an NFL training camp, and then after getting
Doesn't
cut,
matter.
going back to college.
It doesn't matter.
Yes,
One
it does
professional
matter.
No, it doesn't.
league to another. No,
You can't-
they'll determine it in court. You better hold on to what
Just
you got
they
now.
can go to college, boy. It's not college. They're just playing a sport. They're not actually going to go to
Listen,
school.
I understand what y'all are saying, but the specific what I'm sticking to is the facts, and the facts is that college is still seen as college athletics. It's not seen as professional.
In your
yet.
dumb brain, it is.
Don't be mean.
You can
Come
say
on.
It's true.
You can
No, it's not.
say
His
you can
brain's
say
not
my
dumb.
you can say my
The
dumb
way
brain
he's
all you
looking
want.
at this situation
Well,
is.
he's- I
so-
can't explain why he's looking at
so
it this
the
way. But
so a lot of people, so even in NFL, people are shocked by this. In college football,
No, they aren't.
Yes, they literally just
they're all lying. They're all trying to make this presentation.
So then why is the so you're saying the Big Ten and
they
the
know
SEC
it's not
are
going to lie. It's not going to hold up
so why fight? Why spend all the money?
because it
to fight
looks good.
Okay. So are they going to have any players in the SEC or the Big Ten this year?
Will they have?
No, but they're going to be mad when they're going to join in next year when they go
and
somewhere
if they try
else.
to stop them, someone will go to court, and court will laugh and say, "Yes,
Again,
it's professional sports. You can go play for any school in the NFL, whether
So
you."
why haven't they said it's professional sports yet? All these lawsuits, all these. I'm
Yeah,
saying
they
is
have.
Because the NCAA
They have
is still an
They
organization
have.
that
They've
profits
told
a
the
ton of money, even though
NCAA
they
it's
say they're
professional
not
sports.
a
Yes, the
nonprofit.
courts have told them that time and time again.
the NCAA is not following that.
I know they can do whatever they want, but they're not.
So that's all I'm saying. This is just.
I know.
based
All I'm
off-
saying is just
based off the
realize this
facts.
is all made up. It's not facts. This
Yes,
is
it
their,
is.
No, this is what
If it was-
they've said. It's not facts.
What do you mean it's not fact? We've never seen this before, Homer. You legitimately have never seen a person in the NFL go back.
Here's what's going to happen. Here's what's going to happen. The SEC and the Big Ten are not going to allow them, but one league that's smart, Homer, is going to say, you know what, we'll take them. And then the SEC and the Big Ten next year will be like, well, why weren't we
someone
taking
will
them?
go to court and say that there's no grounds for the.
Yeah, but they can go play elsewhere. The Big Ten
Correct.
and the SEC, and then they're going to go elsewhere, and the Big Ten and SEC are going to be like, huh, we were stupid by saying we won't take these guys. They can help our teams be better. We want them after this year.
You guys don't find it to be ridiculous?
It is ridiculous. The whole thing is ridiculous, but it is.
It's not ridiculous.
For you to go to
that they've let it go this far.
To sign with an NFL team and not just practice, compete in a damn preseason game, and then go back to
What's
college.
different than
Insanity.
playing in college for $6 million?
Dude, I kind of love it, to be honest. It's like going and having an internship on Wall Street and then going back to school.
No, it's like baseball. You're AAA, then you go to AA, then you go to AAA.
It's not baseball.
They are different professional leagues. That's all.
So is minor league baseball and major league baseball not connected at the hip?
It doesn't. Again,
No, they are. They're
they
both
are, but
professional,
it's
different
it
leagues.
is basically semantics the way you're looking at it, and because they're part of the same league.
The guy in the NFL was being paid. He goes to college. He gets paid.
And there's guys getting paid in college more than they would get paid in the NFL, which is the funny part about all
That's
this.
why some players are not going into the NFL.
Exactly why I don't think it should matter if they were on a training camp roster or not.
It doesn't.
You can't say things are semantics when there's bylaws and there's rules. Granted, it's crazy.
Bylaws? What bylaws?
The NCAA has bylaws, yes, that people have to abide by.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. They're part of the NCAA organization.
The NCAA said you can't pay players. That was the bylaw, and they're paying players all the time now.
They're paying
so what are
them
the
for
bylaws?
their name, image, and likeness.
No, they're not. And by the definition, sure, but what's actually happening, no.
I'm just saying.
Sure, if you want to be like a legal expert,
You can call me
can be this
Chinese.
guy.
That don't make me Chinese.
No, it's not the same.
It's exactly the same.
No.
More next.
Experiencing Kyle and Brust.
Yes, I want to be a piece of meat. Yes, that is exactly what. Yes, does it boost my confidence? Absolutely.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. All the antics.
We had the same situation when I played with Holmgren.
You okay?
I almost broke my chair.
Yeah, you almost fell out of your chair there.
All the action.
Micah Parsons is healthy, and if Tucker Kraft is healthy, the Packers are in that Super Bowl. I think that they would have run through the NFC. I think they beat Seattle. I think that they are the NFC representative in that game.
The best of both worlds lives right here. Jen, Gabe, and Chewy. Weekday mornings from 7 to 9 on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube.
If you're a golfer, a hunter, or someone who has a lot of gear, you know how quickly a garage can run out of space. Hey, it's Jen Latta from Jen, Gabe, and Chewy, and I'm here to tell you that Closets by Design creates custom garage solutions designed around your lifestyle. From cabinets and storage systems to garage flooring, they create a place for everything. I love what they did with my closet. Now I understand why so many homeowners trust them with their garages too. Right now, you can get 40% off and ask about their special financing options. Schedule your free in-home design consultation today at closetsbydesign.com and tell them Jen sent you.
ESPN fans, it's Gabe Neitzel here, and I want to introduce you to Jens Family Chiropractic. Whether you're putting in long days on the job, coaching the kids, spending weekends on the golf course, or just trying to stay active, your body takes on a lot. And if back pain, neck pain, headaches, or sciatica have become a part of your routine, Jens Family Chiropractic believes it's worth finding out why. Their focus is identifying the cause of the problem, not just covering up symptoms. Learn more and check out their new patient special at jensfamilychiropractic.com. That's jensfamilychiropractic.com.
Experience, knowledge, results. That's what really matters when you need help after a serious truck accident. You'll need a lawyer experienced in fighting and winning for people just like you. Gruber Law Offices has the resources, strong track record of success, and a team of experienced lawyers to take care of your needs. We've successfully helped people injured in big truck accidents for more than 35 years. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
ESPN Wisconsin's Mark Tauscher for Outdoor Living Unlimited. Well, my wife and I chose Outdoor Living Unlimited to build our outdoor project. And when we met with Aaron and Eric Brown, owners and brothers of Outdoor Living Unlimited, we felt like they were the right guys to work with. We share the same hardworking values, and their showroom is a must-see at 665 Larry Court in Waukesha. If you're looking for a new deck, outdoor kitchen, screen room, and more, Outdoor Living Unlimited is a must. Start with OutdoorLivingUnlimited.com and end with an amazing outdoor space.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on where you purchase insurance and by state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
For 250 years, America has moved forward together. One generation, one family, one community at a time. At the Kunis Auto Group, we're proud to celebrate 250 years of freedom, progress, and the journeys that unite us. To mark this historic milestone, we're giving away 11 brand new vehicles with a total retail value of more than $250,000. Go online for one entry. Plus, enter in person at any Kunis Auto location, and it counts for 10 entries. No purchase necessary. Must be 18 or older to enter. It's our way of saying thank you to the communities we serve and the customers who trust us to be part of their journey. Plus, we have over 1,776 vehicles under 30 grand group wide, with payments for every budget. Happy 250th anniversary, America. Let's keep America moving together. See official rules and find your nearest location at shopcunis.com.
Have no fear, the chaos is here. Lucky you. This is Kyle and Brust on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
If you're looking to grow in 2026, you know where to go, and that is the Princeton Club. They will help you create a foundation of a healthy body, and your growth will start from there. Whether it's the indoor-outdoor pool, the indoor-outdoor tennis courts, they have something for everyone. Great workout classes, personal training, clean health clubs, great locker rooms, recovery area. I could name off a million more things, but it's not just about like they have this, they have that. It's about the people and the experience that you will feel when you walk in and get a tour and you're like, I got to join the Prince Club. They also have free childcare with that membership, which is huge for the Brust family. It could be huge for you as well. Join the Princeton Club for a better tomorrow. Kyle and Brust before the Homer Hour.
By the way, you can't watch the Brewers tonight. You got to watch the greatest female Little League player in the history of the world. More amazing than Ms.
Explain more, please.
She plays for Alabama. She's the best hitter, fielder, and pitcher on the team.
She's solid.
No, there's never been anyone like her ever. Ever. She's more amazing than the Miz.
You're a seam head. You remember the name Colby Rasmus?
No.
From the MLB?
Yeah, it's his kid.
His daughter.
Oh,
Kinley
But
Rasmus.
still, there've been a lot of ball players that had daughters. Now this is more amazing than Miz.
5 hits in the Little League World Series already, which is a record. First girl with an extra base hit and pitches.
So you're all. Is this because you have heard the Homer Hour discuss this?
No, I haven't discussed it. I feel bad. I just found out about it a couple days ago. I feel terrible.
Well, we remember when they first started. We saw her.
I didn't know. I saw her.
I haven't. Kept
She was
up.
dealing, but
I
think that was like the coming out party.
Is Alabama planning to go to the
6 o'clock
championship?
they play.
Dang!
That's right. You got to watch it.
I didn't realize.
She's starting as the pitcher?
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
They got pitching limits
that's
and
the
all
whole
that.
thing. Doesn't matter if she's not pitching. She's still the best player on the team. You played Little League, didn't you?
Of course.
Can you imagine a girl being the best player on your team? No.
I cannot.
Is she going to the majors?
No.
Oh, well, you think all of a sudden it's just the
the
testosterone going to take
Yeah,
over?
I mean, the levels of hitting
odds.
puberty. She might be hitting them quicker than the 5'2" little boys.
She could prove me wrong because right now, greatest. She's historic. She's
so if Miz was pitching and she was playing, who would you watch?
Watch her.
So she's
over. You're a Miz fraud.
Wait, so
I know.
Is she
No,
better
I'm
than
not.
all the boys?
I'm not. What?
She better than all the boys?
Yes.
That kid from Iowa, he could pitch.
I don't know if she's better than all the players on the team. She's in the Little League World Series. Her team is winning, and she's the best player on the team.
That's true.
That trumps Miz. It just does.
Rain Man, Jason Wilde, Homer Hour, 2 minutes.
I think she's transgender.
On southbound 41 as you're making your way down from about Good Hope Road or just before Good Hope Road all the way down to Silver Spring. Northbound is backing up from Burleigh all the way past